A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Jericho. Tomorrow is the first day of summer, the season for light, refreshing meals. And one of the best ways to make them light and refreshing is to serve Jell-O often. No matter how warm the weather is, everybody will welcome a cool, quivering mold of colorful Jell-O. For Jell-O's extra-rich fruit flavor is just the refreshing note on which to finish any meal. And don't forget, too, that Jell-O makes marvelous summer salads. But whether you serve Jell-O for salad or dessert, be sure you get the real thing, genuine Jell-O. And you'll find genuine Jell-O on the shelves of grocers all over the country. And now we would like to take this opportunity to extend the best wishes of Jell-O to the National Retail Grocers Association annual convention in Boston this week. And we'd also like to thank the Retail Grocers of America for helping to make Jell-O the fastest-selling gelatin dessert in the entire world today. So next time you go to your grocer, ask him for genuine Jell-O. That was Jericho, played by the orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this being Father's Day, we bring you Jack Benny.
Hello again, this is Jack Benny talking. And, Don, I appreciate your being topical, but what was the idea of connecting me with Father's Day? I mean, what was the inference?
Well, Jack, speaking for the entire cast, we feel that you've helped, guided, and inspired us throughout our long association, so we look up to you now as a father.
Oh, thanks, Don, thanks. For a minute there, I thought you were kidding about my age.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that, Jack.
No.
Why, we all have to reach that rocking chair stage.
Well, old rocking chair ain't got me yet.
No, but you better dust it off.
Don, lay off or Papa spank. Imagine me putting Wilson over my knee. Is there a Derrick in the house? Anyway, Don, it was sweet of you all to regard me as a father on this day. Here comes one of my children now. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Daddy, and I don't mean sugar.
Oh, now, Mary, don't you start kidding, because this is really one day the old man gets a break.
Say, Jack.
What?
Why do they always have Father's Day in the middle of the month?
So he can enjoy his present before he gets the bill. Wow!
By the way, what did you send your father this year?
A check. You know me, Mary. A nice, fat check. What'd you send your dad?
A poem. You can't cash that either.
A poem? Well.
You want to hear it?
No, I don't, and I'm glad I'm not your father.
So is Mama.
Certainly quick on the trigger today. My goodness. Hello, Kenny.
Hello, Pop, and I don't mean sorta.
Well, at least you know what day this is. That's a surprise.
It was to me, too. Say, Jack, I had a heck of a time picking out a present for my father. I didn't know what to get him.
Well, it's just a thought, Kenny. Why didn't you take him out and buy him a nice dinner?
Oh, he hasn't got much of an appetite.
He hasn't, huh? Well, why didn't you buy him a tie?
He hasn't got much of a neck, either.
Well, that is a problem. Say, why didn't you get him some handkerchiefs?
He hasn't got a nose, I'll scream.
Gee, I don't know what to get.
Well, give him a sleeping powder, and when he wakes up, it'll be tomorrow.
You know, Jack, I don't want to brag, but I think I sent my dad a real novelty.
You did? What was it, Don? Said he, falling into the trap.
Well, I shopped around until I found half a dozen neckties, each one corresponding in color to a different flavor of Jell-O.
Oh.
You know, strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
Oh, yes, there's nothing like a lemon necktie. Oh, nothing.
Oh, wasn't that clever of me?
Yes, but Don, don't you ever think of anything besides Jell-O?
Well, I think of my wife.
I bet she's a strawberry blonde.
Mary, that's not nice. Oh, hello, Phil.
Hello, Jack, and I don't mean what you owe me.
Say, what is this, anyway?
Jack, did you see my act at the Paramount Theater this week?
Why, sure, Phil, and you're doing a swell job. I was there Thursday night with Mary.
We went Thursday afternoon.
Oh, that's right, Thursday afternoon.
It's cheaper then.
Quiet. But I want to tell you, Phil, you're certainly doing great business, considering the hot weather.
Oh, yes, the house has jammed every performance.
And you know, Phil, I like the way they advertise your act in front of the theater.
What does it say?
20 degrees cooler inside.
Oh, well.
I don't see how you boys can play such hot music in such a cool place.
We got an oil stove in the tuba.
Oh. Why don't you put long underwear on the piano?
I'm wearing that.
Oh, excuse me. Hello? Yes. Speaking. Well, gee, that's great. What time? Oh, sure, I'll be right over. Goodbye. Well, fellas, you'll have to carry on without me.
Why, what's the matter?
I got to go rush right over at the studio. They finally got to me, and they're shooting my big scene today.
Well, congratulations.
Good luck, Jack.
I better get right over there. So long, fellas.
So long.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Jack. You got to hear my Father's Day poem first.
But, Mary, this is important, too. They're waiting for me.
Let him wait. Dear old Father,
Mary, I gotta go.
How I love to sing your praise and to bring you fondest greetings on this day of days of days.
Look, Mary, I've got...
Neckties you get by the score. Some are new and some are tore.
Well,
And cigars you get galore. Eeny, meeny, miny, more.
Mary, even if this was good, I have to go.
This is the last verse.
Oh,
Happy New Year, dear old Father.
New Year?
How'd that get in there?
I don't know.
Happy, dear old Father. When you're happy, I am too. So be happy, dear old Pappy. Get up and do the Susie Q.
Susie Q? Can I go now?
One more verse.
Oh, no. So long, fellas.
You wouldn't say that to Longfellow. Sing, Kenny.
When I embrace you, I hold the world in my caress. When I embrace you, what greater treasure can I possess? You wonder why it is that I love you so. I'll tell you why it is. It's because I know that never in a million years could there be another you. I would shed a million tears if ever we were through. Never in a million moons could you ever be surpassed. And darling, for a million Junes this love of ours will last. There would be no world for me if ever we would part. Where I go, your name will be right on the tip of my heart. For only once in every lifetime someone just like you appears. Is there any greater glory, any greater thrill? No, never in a million.
That was Never in a Million Years from the picture Wake Up and Live, sung by Kenny Baker. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will switch you over to Jack Benny's dressing room at the Paramount Studio and see what's going on. Take it away!
Oh, Mr. Westmore.
Yes?
Look, Wally, I don't want to tell you your business, but don't you think you put too much makeup on my cheeks?
Well, I lost my glasses and I can't see a thing without them.
That's too bad.
Why, only this morning I put W.C. Field's nose on Marlene Dietrich.
Oh, well, she'll find out when she sneezes. Gee, I hope I look all right.
Now, let me see. Where did I put that powder puff?
It's in my ear.
Oh, yes, I'm always leaving that around.
Oh, Rochester. Rochester.
Yes, sir, boss.
Did you lay out my full dress suit?
Yes, sir.
Did you?
You mean the one with the red stripes?
No, the black one with the tail. You've been pressing the pants for an hour. Are they done yet?
Yes, sir, they're done to a crisp.
And shine my shoes, too. Oh, Mr. Westmore.
Yes?
I wish you had your glasses. You got too much eyeshadow on my lips. Whoever heard of blue lips?
Don't worry, they'll photograph green.
Green lips, that's fine. If I pucker them up, I'll look like an artichoke. Fine mess.
Now, let me see. Where are my tweezers? Oh, yes, here they are.
What are you going to do, pluck my eyebrows?
No, just loosen them.
Oh.
Hold still now. She loves me.
Ow.
She loves me not.
Ow.
She loves me.
Ow. Hey, is there any other way you can find out? Gee whiz, you think I had petals?
Now, what's next? Oh, yeah, shall I put on your toupee?
No, I don't think I need one. I have hair enough, haven't I?
Yes, if you're going to play the part of a coconut.
Well, let it go till I see the script, anyway.
Well, I guess that's all. So long.
So long. Hey, that's the window.
It's too late now. Goodbye.
See, my makeup doesn't look so bad at that. Gee, I wish they'd send for me and get started shooting. Operator, get me Mr. Walsh, the director, on stage 5. Walsh, like in Rarebit. Come in.
Pardon me, Mr. Benny, but did I leave my tweezers hanging in your eyebrow?
Just a minute, I'll look. Oh, yes, here they are. I thought it was an eclipse.
Thanks.
Gee, what a careless... Oh, hello, Mr. Walsh. This is Jack Benny. Are you ready for me yet? Well, Yes, but... Well, I'm not used to being kept waiting, you know. No, I'm not trying to rush you, but I think that... Oh, goodbye. These directors are so independent. Hey, Rochester, are you shining my shoes?
Yes, sir, but this hand polish don't seem to take on patent leather.
Well, keep on. I gotta have them.
Okay, but you better wear long spats.
That's fine. Oh, hello, fellas.
Hi, Jack. Thought we'd come over and see you.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, well, Mary, I'm all ready made up and ready to shoot. How do I look?
You look like a rainbow that got caught in an egg beater.
Well, it's that darn makeup man. He forgot his glasses.
Well, by the way, Jack, what's your picture all about?
Well, Don, the way the story goes, as I understand it, I'm married to Ida Lupino. But Gail Patrick is also in love with me because she thinks that my wife is crazy about Richard Arlen.
I see.
You do? Well, but Richard, you see, whose secretary has been going around with my uncle, is nuts about Ida Lupino's sister, who is infatuated with the yacht club boy. You know, the eternal triangle.
But, Jack, that sounds as though it would be very confusing to an audience.
Well, the whole thing is explained by a big dance number.
Who's going to do the dance, Einstein?
Well, it's not that complicated.
Gee, it's all clear to me.
There, you see?
Well, I can't make head nor tail of it, Jack. What's the name of your picture?
Charlie Chan in a revolving door.
It is not. It's called Artisan Models.
Artisan Models? What's that got to do with it?
Well, you got to give it some title. You can't call it Ham and Cabbage.
Why not?
Because I'm on a diet and shut up. You know, I didn't write the picture.
Well, someone should have.
Oh, poof. Come in.
We're all ready for you, Mr. Benny, on stage 5.
Okay, be right with you. Come on, fellas.
Can we watch you work, Jack?
Sure, the more the merrier. Hey, Rochester, are my shoes ready?
I'm just shining the laces now.
Well, hurry up. They're waiting for me. Hurry on, fellas.
That's when there's a rotten egg.
Well, I guess they're about ready to shoot. You know, I'm a little nervous today for the first time. Funny, an old trooper like me. You know.
Oh, you'll be all right, Jack. Why don't you sit down and relax?
Oh, I thought I was sitting down. Say, Mary, were you this nervous when you shot your first scene?
Yes, but I was doing a rumba and nobody noticed it.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Jack, look who's here.
Oh, hello, Andy.
Hiya, Buck. Thought I'd come over and watch you work.
Well, I'm glad you did. Gee, it's hot under these lights. I hope my makeup isn't running. How do I look, Andy?
You look like Crosby's horse on a muddy track.
Yeah, I am a little splotchy, ain't I? I don't know what's the matter with me today. I feel kind of faint and dizzy-like.
Why don't you hold your breath and count 10?
Candy, I haven't got the hiccup.
You will in a minute.
I will not. Imagine me kissing Ida Lupino while I'm hiccuping.
I tried it once and caught her right between the eyes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, it was better than nothing.
Be ready for it in a minute, Mr. Benny. Okay. Oh, pardon me. It's all your fault, Mary.
Say, Buck, before you start shooting, I'll be glad to give you a few pointers on your love scene.
Now, Andy, what do you know about love scenes?
Plenty. I'm Clark Gable, Robert Taylor, and Charlie Butterworth rolled into one.
Charlie Butterworth? What do you got him in there for?
Modesty.
Well, all right, Andy, what's your... Darn it. What's your system?
Well, Buck, there's different ways of making a gal like you. Some fellows win 'em one way and some win 'em another.
I got mine on bank night.
Quiet. What were you saying, Andy?
Well, if you want a gal to fall in love with you, you gotta treat her rough. Be hard-boiled.
But, Andy, last week you told me you were always running out getting the girls sandwiches. What's rough about that?
I put too much mustard on 'em, that's what.
My, he is rough, isn't he, Mary, huh?
Yeah, he's a regular cave-in.
He sure is.
Be ready for it in a minute, Mr. Benny.
Okay. Isn't it awful? Hey, Rochester, have you got my shoes?
Here they are, boss.
Those are my sport shoes. Where'd you ever see sport shoes with a full dress suit?
In the Harlem Esquire.
Well, run over to my dressing room and get my plain black ones and hurry.
Black coat, black shoes, black pants. You was the most monotonous man I ever worked for.
I'd fire him if he didn't have an iron-bound contract.
Hey, Bill. Bill, is Jack Benny on the set?
Oh, that's Raoul Walsh, my director. Here I am, Mr. Walsh. Gosh.
Hello, Jack. Now, first I'll explain this scene to you, and then we'll have a good rehearsal.
Well, I hope you're not going to give me too much to do on my first day.
Don't worry.
No.
Now, as the scene opens, we find your wife and her lover seated in the drawing room.
I see.
And you're in the same room, hiding in a barrel.
In a barrel? What's a barrel doing in a drawing room?
The roof leak.
Go away. But look, Mr. Walsh, I'm sorry. Look, if I'm in the barrel all the time, I mean, how will the audience know it's me?
Well, every now and then you can stick your nose out of the bunghole.
Oh, I see. Of course, there won't be any expression there.
Once your ear, you can wiggle it.
Nobody asked you, Kenny. There was just some way of identifying me.
I have a suggestion, Jack.
What is it, Don?
Well, now, why don't you paint Jell-O in big red letters all over the barrel? That would identify you.
Now, there's an idea.
Yeah, but wouldn't that sort of detract from my nose?
We'll figure that out later.
Oh.
Now, to get back to the scene. You overhear your wife and her lover planning to run away.
Uh-huh.
And as they start to leave, you stick your head out of the barrel and holler, "Hey!"
I holler, "Hey!" See, then what?
You duck back in the barrel and we fade out.
Oh, I see. But gee, poking my head in and out of a barrel like that, I'll look something like a turtle, won't I?
That's it exactly.
Gee, Mary, I don't see why they have to get me for this part.
Yeah, with so many turtles out of work.
Oh, well.
All right, we're ready for a rehearsal. Where's the barrel?
It's just being painted, Mr. Walsh.
Well, make it snappy.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not ready yet. It'll give me a chance to memorize my part.
Say, Jack.
What?
Look, isn't that your makeup man over there painting the barrel?
Where? Oh, yes. So wonder he can see it without his glasses. Hello, Mr. Westmore.
Hello, Marlene.
Marlene.
We're all ready, Mr. Walsh.
Good. Places, everybody.
Right here, Mr. Walsh.
I'm ready.
Come on, Jack, get in that barrel.
Yes, sir. Gee, it isn't dry yet. Oh, well, my hands won't show. Mary, I'm in the barrel. Gee, it's lonesome in here.
What do you want, a floor show?
Now, this is a rehearsal. Remember, Jack, you hear them talk, and when they start to leave, stick out your head and holler, "Hey!"
Hey, I got it now.
Quiet, everybody. Action.
Oh, darling, how much longer must I wait? Don't you love me?
Yes, dearest. But what can I do about Gerald, my husband?
That's me, folks.
Quiet and pull in your head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Walsh.
Continue.
Oh, you never cared for him? Are you going to give up our one chance for happiness?
No.
Then fly with me tonight. Come, let us away.
Yes, my sweet. Away.
Hey there! How is that, Mr. Walsh?
It's not hey there. It's just the one word hey.
Well, I thought by adding the word there, it would give me a feeling of being worried, you know.
Leave it out. The script is too long as it is.
Well, you're the boss.
Let's try it again.
Get back in the barrel, Jack.
I know what I'm doing. Say, take these nails out of here.
One more rehearsal. Places, everybody, and make it a good one. Action.
Oh, darling, how much longer must I wait? Don't you love me?
Yes, dearest. But what can I do about Gerald, my husband?
Darn it.
Oh, you never cared for him? Are you going to give up our one chance for happiness?
No.
Then fly with me tonight. Come, let us away.
Yes, my sweet. Away. Yes, my sweet. Away.
I forgot my line. Isn't that awful?
It certainly is.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Mr. Walsh, but it's hard to remember two things at once. I mean, I have to say hey and stick my head out of the barrel at the same time.
Well, I'll make it easy for you, Jack. Just say hey and don't stick your head out the barrel.
Oh, no! I'll get it next time. Just happens to be one of those words that gets you know?
Oh, Jack, hay isn't such a hard word to remember. Just think of what a horse eats.
What a horse eats. Hey, say, that'll help. All right, Mr. Walsh, here I go again. Gee, I wish they'd put a door in this thing.
All right, now. Ready, everybody? This is a picture.
Light 'em up.
Camera.
We're turning.
Action.
Oh, darling, how much longer must I wait? Don't you love me?
Yes, dearest. But what can I do about Gerald, my husband?
Oh, you never cared for him? Are you going to give up our one chance for happiness?
No, no.
Then fly with me tonight. Come, let us away.
Yes, my sweet. Away.
Oh! Oh, that's your fault, Mary.
This is awful. Oh, what's the matter with you, Jack?
There's nothing the matter with me. It's the part. Hey, what kind of a dramatic speech is that?
Why, you can't act any more than that barrel.
I can't, Abe.
No.
Oh, what are you laughing at, Mary?
This is a fine picture. Artist and hiccups.
Oh, does Paul Muley have to go through with this?
Hey, Buck!
What? Oh!
Ice cream is a great favorite with everybody, and here's how to make the grandest ice cream anybody ever tasted. Make it with Jell-O ice cream powder, a wonderful new product that makes rich, creamy ice cream quickly and inexpensively. Why, actually, with Jell-O ice cream powder, you use less cream and you get more ice cream. And you make it right in the freezing trays of your refrigerator. Or you can use a hand freezer and get the same delicious results. Just combine Jell-O ice cream powder, some milk, some cream and sugar, and soon you'll have a quart and a half of velvety, rich, mellow ice cream. A quart and a half of ice cream. Because Jell-O ice cream powder makes twice as much ice cream as most other such products you can buy. Jell-O ice cream powder comes in 5 flavors: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, lemon, and maple. There's unflavored, too, so that you can make any other flavor you prefer. Serve ice cream made this new modern way with Jell-O ice cream powder soon. Ask your grocer tomorrow for Jell-O ice cream powder.
This is the last number of the 38th program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night for our final broadcast of the season. I'd like to announce that the part of the director was played by my good friend Robert Emmett Keene. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as a little surprise, I'd like to introduce another very dear friend of mine who happens to be up here tonight. A personality whom I know you will be glad to hear is returning to the air in his original role of Captain Henry of the Maxwell House Showboat. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Winninger.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Charlie, I'm happy to hear you're coming back on the Showboat program. When do you take over the helm?
On July 8th.
July 8th, eh?
Yes, sir. We're going to truck on down the Mississippi.
Well, tell me, Charlie. Oh, pardon me. What kind of a show are you going to put on for the folks?
Well, now, it's going to be the same old Showboat with a brand new crew.
It is, eh?
Yep. You know, Jack, I'll be mighty happy to greet all my... I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
I'm sorry. I'll be mighty happy to greet all my old friends.
Yeah, say, Charlie, you know my gang here, don't you? Don
Oh,
Wilson,
sure.
Bill Harris. And
Yeah.
this is Mary Livingston.
Oh, hello, Mary. You're a mighty pretty gal.
Thank you. Well, Captain, how about taking me for a ride?
Mary, that's Captain Henry of Showboat.
Oh, I thought he had a yacht.
Don't pay any attention to her, Charlie.
I won't.
And Charlie, this is our tenor, Kenny Baker.
Oh, hello. Glad to know you, Kenny.
Hello.
Kenny, you remember Charlie Winninger. He was in that picture, Three Smart Girls.
Which one was he?
Now, Kenny, cut it out.
Oh, it's all right, Jack. I like the little brat.
Well, Charlie, I want to thank you for coming up here tonight. I'm tickled to death you dropped in, and I want to wish you continued success in many happy dockings of Showboat.
Well, thank you, Jack, and I hope all my old friends will be listening in on July 8th.
Oh, Captain Henry, you want to hear something?
Oh, what is it, Mary?
Dear old father, how I love to sing
Oh,
your praise.
good night, folks. Good night.
J-E-L-L-O
Look for the new Showboat program with Charles Winninger's Captain Henry, with the comedy of Jack Haley, the singing of Nadine Connor, Thomas, and Virginia Barrell, with Warren Hall and the music from Meredith Wilson. Remember the date, July 8th. The Jell-O program comes to you from Hollywood over the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company. K-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with Who Put That Moon in the Sky? To go to market these days when fresh fruits and vegetables are so plentiful and so reasonable. And it's even grander to bring them home and serve them in tempting combinations with Jell-O. For Jell-O makes such appealing desserts, either plain or with the addition of fresh fruit. And Jell-O makes such cool, tempting salads, too. Since summertime is salad time, here are a few salads that you can make with Jell-O. Fresh peas, carrots, and cauliflower in a mold of shimmering lemon Jell-O served on crisp lettuce. Shredded cabbage, thin cucumber slices, and celery molded into lime Jell-O is another swell vegetable combination. Melon balls and orange slices in orange Jell-O makes a glorious fruit salad. Why, even those few people who say they don't like salads change their tune when your salad is made with Jell-O. Jell-O is such a help with hot weather menus that you'll want to call on it often for desserts and salads. But whether you serve Jell-O for dessert or salad, always be sure you get the real thing. Genuine Jell-O. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for his final voyage of the season, we bring you that worn-out captain of the good ship Jell-O, Jack Benny.
Jell-O again. This is your old skipper steaming into port. Chug, chug. Well, Don, this is our last broadcast. The last time this season we'll be together. Kind of sad, isn't it?
Yes, Jack, it is.
Yep. And when you said I was worn out, you hit it. I tell you, Don, I'm so exhausted from the strain of broadcasting. Well, I can hardly stand up.
Why, you look all right, Jack. You seem to be standing there very firm and erect.
Well, that's because the laundry puts a lot of starch in my underwear. If it weren't for that, I'd crumple.
You would? Well, now let me ask you something, Jack. Why should you be so tired?
Why should I? Well, that's about the silliest question I've ever heard. Really, that is positively ridiculous. No, really, that is the epitome of well...
Well, what?
Epitome threw me there. Bill, did you hear what Don just asked me?
Sure. Why should you be so tired?
Why? Do you realize what 39 weeks in radio takes out of a man?
Well, you take something out of radio, don't you?
That's not the point. That doesn't tire me. It's those weeks of hard grinding labor.
Labor? Do you call what you do labor?
Well, I don't know what else you'd call it.
Now, look here, Jack. You only do one broadcast a week, don't you?
Yes, but
And that runs a half hour.
I know, but I read more lines than anyone else on the program.
We can't help it if you're a pig.
Now, look here, Phil.
And furthermore, out of the half hour, we do 15 minutes of music and song, don't we?
Yes, but...
And I take 2 minutes more to talk about Jell-O.
I know, fellas, but...
So, Mr. Chili the Toilet, that leaves you exactly 13 minutes of work every week. Imagine. 13 minutes.
Well, 13 is unlucky, and you know it.
Wait a minute, Jack. We weren't talking about superstition.
Well, we are now. And I wish you two would stick to the subject.
Hey, what's all the excitement?
Oh, these guys. Hello, Kenny.
What's the matter?
Oh, Jack's complaining because he has to work 13 minutes a week.
Oh, yeah? Where's he working?
Right here, and so are you. For your information, Kenny, being on this program is very hard work.
You're fooling.
I am not.
Then I want a raise.
Well, I can't discuss business now. I'll think it over.
Better make it quick. I'm getting smart.
Oh, you are, eh? Well, there's an item for Ripley, isn't it?
I am not. Hello, Jack.
Hello. Well, Mary, this is our last program of the season. Are you glad?
Yeah. Gee, I'm so tired and worn out. I thought I'd never get here today.
You see, fellas? You see what broadcasting does to you?
Not that. I was at the Trocadero last night.
Oh. Well, that's play. I'm tired from overwork.
We proved that you do very little work on the radio, Jack, so stop complaining.
Now, wait a minute, Don. What about my work in pictures? I forgot to mention that.
That's mighty white of you.
Yeah, well, how about that last picture I just finished where I had to get in and out of a barrel for hours and hours? I suppose that doesn't wear you out.
The barrel didn't look good either.
You would think of that, Kenny. Isn't he dumb, Mary?
I'll say. He's a regular Charlie McCarthy with blood.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, sir. That's the best description yet.
And how?
Now, one thing about Kenny, he appreciates everything. Come in. Oh, now come in. Oh, well, it's our last program, folks.
Hiya, Buck.
Hello, Andy. Hello. Nice of you to drop in on our last broadcast.
Yeah, Buck, come over to get my diploma.
Well, you deserve one. But tell me, Andy, have you enjoyed working with us this past season and being one of our gang?
Sure have. And say, Buck, do you remember the first time I joined your program?
I certainly do. Why, what are you laughing at?
Remember how funny my voice used to sound?
Yes, but that's a long time ago, Andy. What'd you do to cure it?
Well...
Quite a change. Tell me, Andy, what did you do to improve your voice?
I've been taking singing lessons. Me.
Have you got a good teacher, Andy?
Well, pretty good, but shucks. I'm still a long ways from the Metropolitan.
Well, Andy, what you need is a good rest like I do. I'm going to take a nice long vacation.
Where are you going, Buck?
Well, first I'm going to visit my hometown, Waukegan, and then I'm going to take a trip to Europe.
Europe, huh?
Yes, sir. Come here, I'll tell you all about it while Phil plays a number. I'll tell you, Andy, when... Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I want to take this opportunity of wishing you a very, very happy trip to Europe.
Well, thanks. Say, who are you?
The Queen Mary. Chug, chug.
I'd like to bump him into a dock. Play, Phil. Asking, played by Phil Harris and his international musicians. You know, folks, he's got a man.
Now, wait a minute, Jack. My boys are all Americans.
Oh, football players. I've been suspecting that right along. Well, Phil, just the same, I'm going to miss them. I sure am. You know, you won't be playing many more numbers this season, will you?
Telephone or musical?
Well, I'm not interested in your phone numbers. Say, I do all right myself. Don't I, Mary?
No.
Oh, yeah? Listen, I got the number of a girl last night who lives right on the same street as Carol Lombard.
I bet she's a mess.
Is that so? Lombard is beautiful, and you know it.
I wasn't talking about Carol Lombard.
Oh, I suppose she's not good enough for you. Well, listen, Carol Lombard is about the loveliest...
Quiet, you two punks.
Who was that?
Clark Gable.
Oh. I wish he'd stay home or I'd shut up. You know, that guy Gable swings a mighty wicked right.
He can swing it around me anytime he wants to.
Well, I think we better talk about something else.
Yes, I think so, too. Say, Jack, have you decided where you're going on your vacation?
Yes, Don, I finally made up my mind. I'm going to Europe.
To Europe?
Yes, that's about 5,000 miles from Carol Lombard's house. Yeah. Roughly.
What do you mean, roughly?
Gable just pushed me.
Why don't you push him back?
Because I want to go to Europe and shut up. Now, let's talk about something else.
I don't care. I'm not in it anyway.
Quiet. You know, Don, before I take my vacation, Mary and I are going down to Dallas, Texas to appear at the Pan American Exposition. Nice of them to invite us, wasn't it?
Yes, it certainly was, Jack. When are you going to be there?
July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, said he, not realizing it was a plug. There's going to be big doings down there.
But Texas is a real he-man state. What do they want with a guy like you?
Now, listen, partner. Sheriff Buck Benny is mighty well known down Dallas way. And they're going to give me a real rootin', tootin' Western reception.
Is that so?
Yes, sir, and believe me, I can take it. Excepting for one thing.
What's that?
If they ask me to get on a horse, I'll die.
Jack,
no kidding. Huh?
Jack, are you really afraid of riding a horse?
It's not the riding so much, Don. It's the result, you know.
Yeah, every time Jack gets on a horse, he has a hip hangover.
Now, that's a lie.
Say, Jack, when we get down there, I hope I meet a nice cowboy.
Oh, you probably will, Mary.
I hope he's good looking and he likes me.
He will. Say, there's nobody as romantic as a Texas cowboy.
I'll bet he asked me to go out with him.
Oh, sure.
Wow!
What happened?
He just kissed me.
Well, that's over. Now you don't have to go to Texas.
I do, too. I want another one.
Get ready, Texas.
Say, Buck,
Yes, Andy?
when you get down to Dallas, I wish you'd look up my Aunt Florabelle.
Your Aunt Florabelle, is she down there?
Yeah, she lives all alone, and she's the sweetest little old lady you ever met.
Well, I'll sure look her up. What does she do, Andy?
She's a blacksmith.
Oh, she runs a nag bootery. Is that it? Well.
Yeah, you ought to see her give a horse a hot foot.
Well, that'll be a treat. I'll sure look her up.
Oh, Jack, I got an aunt in Montreal.
In Montreal? Well, I'm going to Dallas.
She don't care.
And don't waste my time with a lot of nonsense. Every time you open your mouth, you take up a minute of nothing.
Smile when you say that, partner.
What?
There goes my raise.
You said it.
Jack, if you're going to Dallas, when do you intend to leave for Europe?
Right afterwards, Don. And by the way, what are you going to do this summer?
Well, first I'm going to make a picture for Universal.
Oh, you too, huh?
Yes, and I won't be in a barrel.
You would if you could get in one. Well, Don, that won't keep you busy all summer. What else you going to do?
Oh, I'm just going to stick around here and figure out some new ways of telling people about Jell-O.
Well, that's an idea, but after all, how many ways can you say strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime?
Well, I thought that maybe next year I could say it backwards like this. Lime, lemon, orange, cherry, raspberry, and strawberry.
Yes, that'll be a change I'd never recognize. And another thing, Don, if you want a radical change, instead of saying look for the big red letters on the box, say look for the large red letters.
Say, that's great.
Sure.
I know another trick he can make, Jack.
What, Mary?
Instead of saying Jell-O is twice as good as ever before, he can say Jell-O is twice as good as ever before.
Twice? What does that mean?
I don't know. There goes my raise, too.
I'll remember that. Say, Don, I've got another idea. Sing, Kenny. Now, look, Don, if you mention that it's economical.
Go to sleep. Here comes the Sandman. Just close your tired eyes. Sun has gone to China. The world is full of gloom. But pretty soon the moonbeams will tiptoe through the room. Weary little fellow should be sleeping sound. This is just the hour the Sandman comes around. So go to sleep, here comes the Sandman. Just close your tired eyes. He's that grand old Slumberland man. He writes your lullaby. Here's a good night kiss from Father. And here's a hug so tight. Go to sleep. Here comes the Sandman just to say
Kenny Baker singing Here Comes the Sandman from his new picture, Mr. Dodd Takes the Air. And, Kenny, I'll bet you're glad it's all over for a while, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
Where are you going on your vacation?
Well, I got a new car, so I think I'll drive to Honolulu.
To Honolulu? You can't drive to Honolulu.
I can try.
Yes, you can try.
You better take plenty of towels.
Well, I'm pretty blue today. You know, I don't know how you fellas feel about it, but I think it's a shame for this gang to break up. I mean, even for the summer, you know?
Yeah.
Gee, we've been together all these weeks, and, you know, I don't know, we've been so happy and congenial. I mean, it hasn't been just a cold-blooded business arrangement on our part, has it, Phil?
No, I haven't made a dime all year.
That's what I mean. It's deeper than that. It's not a question of dollars and cents and raises and salaries. Gee, with our little group, it's more like I'm the father and we're all one little happy family. What are you laughing at?
Where do we live, in Scotland?
Oh, you. I don't know, fellas. You know, we've been together 39 weeks, and yet it seems like a dream. See, like something that never really happened. Something that didn't exist at all. But it did, didn't it?
Don't look at me!
Oh, maybe I'm just a sentimental old fool.
Yeah.
But, after all, we've been such pals, such friends. Oh, I don't know. Life is funny, isn't it? We're here, we're there, and yet, where are we?
Last time I heard we were in Scotland.
Oh, there's certainly a lot of sentiment in this troop. Say, fellas, you know what we ought to do? This being our last program, let's tear up our scripts and make it a little informal party. You know, just a little fun among ourselves. What do you say?
Hootman!
Candy, if you don't behave, I'll pull up your kilties and give you a good spanking. No kidding, fellas. What do you say?
Okay, Jack, what do we do?
Mary, how about you singing a song?
I will if Andy stays out of it.
That's an insult. I sang with Crosby.
Well, Crosby can take it. Come on, Mary, sing a song.
All right.
Yeah, what's it going to be, Mary?
I'll sing The Love Bug if you don't watch out.
You'll sing it if we don't watch out. All right, Mary, we'll all join in. You know, a kind of a vocal omelet. Let's go. Hit it, Phil.
Love bug will bite you if you don't watch out. And if he ever bites you, then you sing and shout. You'll go, here comes the bride.
That's what love is all about.
The love bug will bite you if you don't watch out. And if he ever bites you, then you sing and shout. You'll go,
Little old lady passing by. That's what love is all about.
you can't eat, you can't sleep, you go crazy. You'll just la-di-da-di-da all day. If someone wants to know why you're crazy, you'll answer,
I'm a little touched in the head.
the love bug will bite you if you don't watch out. And if he ever bites you, then you'll sing and shout. You'll go,
Way down upon the Swanee River.
That's what love is all about.
you can't eat, you can't sleep, you go crazy. You just la-di-da-di-da all day. If someone wants to know why you're crazy, you'll answer,
Blood on the saddle.
you don't watch out. And if he ever bites you, then you sing and shout. You'll go,
Rah, 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 rah. Yellow, yellow, six, boom, ah.
that's all that we care.
Wasn't that good, fellas? Don't you feel happier? You see? You can't do anything to please this gang. Come in.
Oh, look who's here. Hello, Johnny.
Well, Johnny Green.
Hello, Jack and Mary.
Fellas, you all know Johnny Green, who used to be with us.
Sure, hi, Johnny. Good to see you.
Johnny, I want to congratulate you on the nice job you're doing on your summer show.
Thanks, Jack. And by the way, I brought over that arrangement you asked for. Do you want to go through with it?
Sure I do.
What is it, Jack?
Yeah, what do you got up your sleeve, Buck?
Well, I'll tell you, fellas, it's sort of a surprise. I've been practicing my violin for the past 10 weeks, and it's a secret. Even my neighbors don't know it.
They think it's the lawnmower.
Yeah, they do not. Anyway, I've been rehearsing, and Johnny made a special violin arrangement of a number he wrote called Body and Soul. And he's going to accompany me, aren't you, Johnny?
Yes, sir. And here's a copy of the music.
Thanks. Gee, these notes look kind of difficult.
That's the title page. Open it.
Oh. Gee, now it is difficult. Well, look at that jungle of notes there.
Say, Jack, have you got a piano here?
A piano? That thing over there in the corner isn't a pool table.
It isn't?
No.
I told my piano player that, but he talked me out of it.
Well, let's cut out the kidding. Do you want to hear me play the violin or not?
Yes, Jack, come on. Play it.
All right, bring me my fiddle, Mary.
Okay, I haven't got a conscience anyway.
No, you don't have to worry. Well, are you ready, Johnny?
Yes, but look, Jack, when you come to that first crescendo, be sure and start out fortissimo and very stringendo bowing.
I see.
Yes, and then you grade off to a slight smorzando.
To a slight smorzando there. Well, shouldn't I arpeggio a bit?
That's irrelevant.
Oh, you're a lawyer, too. Well, all right, let's get started. Now, quiet, everybody.
Quiet.
Quiet on a set. Thanks. Now, Johnny, be on the alert, because as a rule, you see, when I play a violin solo, I improvise quite a bit.
Just play this one the way it's written. Don't show off.
The way you talk, you think this was your program.
When you get through playing, anybody can have it.
All right, let's go on with it. I pick out the worst guest stars, don't I, folks? And now, ladies and gentlemen, with your kind attention, for the feature attraction of our last program of the season, I will play Body and Soul, written by Johnny Green, and especially arranged as a violin solo for me. I'm a little bit out of tune there, I think. Johnny, give me A, will you?
No, Jack, no.
That's pretty close there, huh? All right, Johnny, body and soul. Violin arrangements there. Now you play something, Johnny. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was a violin solo played by Johnny Green at the piano. But it wasn't bad at that. How did you like it, fellas?
And you talk about my singing. Play, Phil.
Homemade ice cream is a summer dessert that everybody enjoys, and here's a new way to make it. Use Jell-O ice cream powder and make richer, smoother ice cream right at home. And here's a more economical way to make the best homemade ice cream you ever tasted, too. For with Jell-O ice cream powder, you actually use less cream and get more ice cream. One package of Jell-O ice cream powder, some milk, cream, and sugar makes a quart and a half of velvety, rich ice cream. Twice as much as most other such ice cream preparations you can buy. And what ice cream Jell-O ice cream powder makes. Mellow and creamy with that wonderful old-fashioned homemade flavor. You make it right in the freezing trays of your refrigerator, or you can use an ordinary hand freezer and the results will be just as good. Jell-O ice cream powder comes in 5 flavors. Rich chocolate, real vanilla, strawberry, lemon, and maple. And there's unflavored, too, so that you can make any other flavor you're fond of. Serve ice cream made this better way for dessert soon. Order an assortment of Jell-O ice cream powder flavors from your grocer tomorrow. This is the last number of the last program in the present Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again on Sunday night, October 3rd, with the same old gang. Thanks so much, Johnny, for coming up.
You're welcome, Jack.
In the meantime, I know you're going to enjoy the Jell-O summer program, which starts next Sunday, starring lovely Jane Froman, and including Freddie Leitner, Don Ross, and the music of Dartiga.
Say, Buck, that sounds like a mighty fine lineup. Do you think there's a chance of squeezing me in there for a couple of hot courses a week?
No, Andy, but I'll tell you what you can do. You can listen to the program.
Okay, Buck, if I can't horn in, I'll tune in.
Well, that's great. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking all of my listeners for their splendid support, my cast, and also the readers of Radio Guide for again making it possible for me to win the 1937 poll. I also want to thank my authors, Bill Morrow and Ed Boulogne, who worked with me on the preparation of my material. Mary, do you want to thank anyone?
Well, if that cowboy in Texas is listening in, thanks in advance.
Good night, folks, and a happy summer vacation.
J-E-L-L-O.
week for the Jell-O Summer Program, starring Jane Froman with Freddie Leitner, Don Ross, and the music of Dark Hagen. The Jell-O program has come to you from Hollywood over the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company. J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with One in a Million from the picture of the same name. Rain or shine, I always plan to have Sunday night supper at home. That's one of our American customs that I wouldn't pass up for anything in the world, and especially when supper is topped off by a great gleaming dish of Jell-O. Jell-O is certainly a swell way to end a swell day. That famous true fruit flavor always hits the spot because each of Jell-O's 6 delicious flavors comes from fresh, ripe fruit. Whether you serve strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, or lime, you'll always appreciate Jell-O's extra-rich fruit flavor. But remember, Jell-O is the only gelatin dessert that has that extra-rich fruit flavor. So just be sure you get the real thing. Always ask for genuine Jell-O. Played by Phil Harris and his orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you that...
Hold it a minute, Don.
Oh, sure, Jack, sure. What is it?
Well, this being the first program of the new year, I think you ought to inaugurate it by giving me a nice, friendly introduction.
Of course.
You know what I mean, Don. Not too mushy, but something with a little dignity to it. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm tired of starting out each week with a strike against me.
Why, certainly, Jack. I'll be glad to.
Thanks, Don. Go ahead.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you that soul without a blemish.
Well.
That rose without a thorn. That germ without a flaw.
That's gem.
Oh, yes. That gem without a flaw, Jack Benny.
Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking, and thanks, Don, for 2/3 of that introduction. I might have known that you'd start the new year wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack, but the temptation was too great.
Oh, that's all right, Don. Happy New Year anyway, and may all your troubles be colossal.
Mm-hmm. The same to you, Jack. The same to you and many of them.
By the way, Don, did I say Happy New Year?
Yes.
Well, cancel it.
Thanks, and just ignore mine.
Well, we're off to a nice, lousy start, aren't we? But no kidding, Don. We're still good friends, and we have had a lot of fun, haven't we?
Yes, sir, and I hope the new year will be just as pleasant. We certainly have had some great times together on this program.
We sure have, Don. Laughing, talking, and cutting each other's throats. But it was great fun. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I want to take this opportunity of wishing you and your company a very, very happy New Year.
Well, and who are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Goodbye.
Well, Don, a neighborly fellow, wasn't he?
Yes. Oh, Jack, I meant to ask you, what did you do...
Hello, fellas.
Oh, hello, Mary. What was that, Don?
I meant to ask you, what did you do New Year's Eve?
Oh, I had a pretty good time. I was over at the Trocadero with Phil Harris. I had a girl, too.
Did you?
Yeah, my father got her for me. Oh. But you should have been at the Troc, Don. It was a great night and a very good dinner, too. Dinner, $10 a plate.
$10 a plate. Well, what did they serve?
Well, it was a real New Year's Eve dinner, including 1 olive, 1 lamb chop, 1 red balloon, and a double portion of confetti. What'd you do New Year's Eve, Don?
Oh, nothing much, Jack. Only exciting thing that I did was, at 12 o'clock I rang in a false fire alarm.
Why, Don, that's against the law. Were you drinking?
No, but I just couldn't resist the big red letters on the box.
Oh. Well, then that explains it.
Hello, fellas.
Hello, Mary.
Wait a minute. Didn't I say that before?
Yes.
Darn it, 2 of my pages are stuck together.
Oh. Well, tear them apart and let's get going. What'd you do New Year's Eve, Mary?
I had some fun.
Yeah?
I stayed out until 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. That's fine. New Year's doesn't start until 12.
Well, I wasn't going to wait all night.
Oh.
Jack,
Yeah.
I saw you and Phil at the Trocadero.
Did you?
And say, that was an awfully cute girl Phil was with.
Yeah, that was my girl, even though she did dance with Phil all evening. She was still my girl officially.
Didn't Phil bring a girl for himself?
He didn't have to. At least that was my experience.
I see. He gives you a watch for Christmas, and you give him your girl for New Year's.
Yeah, I was tired anyway. And Phil was so considerate, you know, he even took my girl home for me. Say, I want to speak to him about that.
Oh, Jack, now don't start another argument.
I'm not going to. I just want to split the cab fare with him. After all, it was my girl. Hey, Philty.
Yes, Jackie?
I see you're here right on time tonight. How'd you get here so early?
I underslept.
Oh. Well, anyway, Phil, I want to thank you for taking my girl home New Year's Eve.
Oh, that was all right.
Well, I insist on paying half the cab fare.
Never mind, Jack. She paid your half.
Well, that's all right, then. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I want to take this opportunity of wishing you and your company a very, very happy New Year.
Well, you said that before.
Well, this time I mean it. Goodbye.
That's what I get for broadcasting in a hallway.
Oh, Jack, that reminds me of something.
What?
Here it is, 1937, and I forgot to write a poem about it.
Oh, did you hear that, fellas?
Oh.
Did you hear that, audience? Oh, it's too bad, Mary.
But I can have one in a minute. Is there a typewriter here?
Yes, right over there, Mary.
Oh, well, go ahead and write one, Mary. Take about an hour on it. You know, we want a good poem.
Don't worry. A Livingston always comes through.
Don't rush it, Mary. Don't rush it.
While Mary is struggling with her latest brainchild, let me tell you about Jell-O. It's the most popular dessert on the market today because it's not only inexpensive but easy to make. It has that new extra-rich, fresh fruit flavor. And remember...
Oh, Don, not so loud. I'm trying to concentrate.
Pardon me, Mary.
And remember, it comes in 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
How are you coming along with your poem, Mary?
Fine.
Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I want to take this opportunity of wishing you and your company a very, very...
Oh, you again. What are you whispering about?
I'm ashamed to be on this program.
Well, I'm not. Play, Phil. Under the Spell of the Voodoo Drums, played by the orchestra with Mary at the typewriter, and conducted by Phil Harris, who got my girl but not my goat. Phil, that was really beautiful.
Yeah, wasn't she?
I mean the number you just played.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Jack, I got my poem finished.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this being... Go in there.
But I want to read it.
Oh, all right. I guess we're in for it, boys.
You mind if I go out for a smoke, Jack?
No, you stay right here. You too, Don. I've got to say.
Oh.
What's the title of your poem, Mary?
Oh, you 1937.
Well, that sounds promising. Go ahead.
1937. Oh, 1937. Where have you been all these years? And when did you leave heaven?
Starting out good.
What have you in store for us? What will the future be? For Jack and Phil and Kenny and Don and me and me and me.
You're a little selfish there, aren't you, Mary?
Well, I wrote it.
Oh, I see. Now, continue.
Will all the girls still like Phil Harris? Will Bucket Cactus Face? Who cares?
Who cares?
Not me, or me, or me.
Or me.
Will Wilson do our advertising about that, so appetizing? Will Jack another picture make? Or will they catch on that he's a fake?
Don't be so critical.
Will our sponsor stay our friend? Or will this New Year be the end? Will Kenny's voice sound just as rich as in 1936?
1936? That.
Darn that typewriter.
Oh.
So don't feel sad and don't feel blue. You'll get just what's coming to you. And happiness there sure will be for you and me.
And me and me. I knew that.
Oh, you 1937.
Well?
That's all. I thank you.
Well, Mary, that poem did show a little thought.
Hello, fellers. Happy New Year.
Hello, Kenny. What's the big idea?
I brought my girl and my horn from New Year's Eve.
Oh.
Ain't the horn swell?
Yeah, it sure is.
My girl is pretty, too. You remember Lena?
Oh, certainly. Hello, Lena.
She wants to say Happy New Year to you, Jack. Go ahead, sugar face.
Well, the same to you and many others.
Thanks.
Hey, Kenny, your girl... Oh, really, your girl must like me, Kenny. She comes up to see me quite often.
And she liked you in your new Paramount picture, College Holiday, too.
Oh, did you, Lena?
Yeah, you're a regular broken-down gable.
Thanks. So you kids were together New Year's Eve. Did you have any fun?
Sure. I laughed and danced, and one time I poured confetti down Lena's back.
You did?
Yeah, and then she laughed and danced.
Oh, why, Kenny, such actions.
Ain't he the caveman?
Oh, he's a terror.
Without the teeth.
Well, Kenny, you got here just in time to sing your number. Want to hear him sing, Lena?
Yeah. Can I sit on your lap?
Sure. Do you mind, Kenny?
No. Hold my horn, too.
Okay. What are you going to sing, Kenny?
The Sweetheart Waltz from College Holiday, and I dedicate it to my girl.
Isn't she silly, Mary?
Yeah, even Kenny doesn't deserve that.
Well, how would you feel with confetti down your back? Sing, Kenny.
Although there are more than we two on the floor, we'll pretend that we're all alone. While dancing in time, let our hearts be in rhyme with a melody sweet and low. We've waited so long for our favorite song, for the song that we call our own. So rest your head on my shoulder while we dance the sweetheart waltz. Close your eyes and drift to paradise, and there together let us stay until the music fades away. The dance will be through But if I only knew you'd be mine when the music calls, my heart would go right on dancing at the end of the sweetheart waltz, at the end of the
What happened?
What happened? Kenny, you just sang your song.
Oh, thanks, everybody.
That was Sweetheart Waltz, sung by Kenny Baker, who didn't know what he was doing. Well, that was really great, Kenny, considering.
Thanks, Mr. B.
You're welcome, Mr. B.
And B, and B, and B.
Be quiet. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as our feature attraction tonight, we are going to offer the next installment of our original Western serial entitled Buck Benny Rides Again, or His Top Row Worried. Again, I will play the part of Sheriff Buck Benny, as tough an hombre as ever shaved himself with a razorback hog. If Bob Burns is listening in, I only borrowed that joke. A battin', tattin', rattin', scattin', Latin from Manhattan. And that's that. As you may remember at the end of last week's episode, while riding in pursuit of Cactus Face Elmer, the outlaw, I unfortunately met with a slight accident. That is, I fell off my horse and broke my neck. See? So the action of tonight's play takes place in the Cactus Center Combined Hospital, General Store, and Post Office. A mighty pretty building. This will go on immediately after the next number. So play something, Phil, and give me a chance to dash over to the hospital and jump into bed, you know. Pardon my English, played by old Pappy Harris, who just laid down his baton for a bottle of brandy. He'll be following the baton any minute. And now for our play, Buck Benny Rides Again. The scene, Cactus Center Hospital, General Store, and Post Office. I'm in bed now, folks. Curtain. Theme song. Dum-da-dum-dum-dum. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-dum. Oh.
Hello? Hospital? Mrs. Jones is getting along fine. Butter is 40 cents a pound, and there's no mail for you. Goodbye. Well, I guess that's killing three birds with one phone.
Oh, nurse. Nurse, what a bed. These are the worst springs I've ever seen.
Well, the winters have been bad, too.
Fine nurse. Where's my horse?
Right alongside of you.
Oh, hello, partner. Sounds like a slight fever. My deputy sheriffs ain't been here yet, have they?
Nope, but I guess they'll be along soon. Come in. Good morning, boys.
Morning. Give me a 2-cent stamp and ice cream cone and house box.
Here you are. Not so good.
Thanks. And gee, that's too bad.
Cut the comedy, boys, and say hello to me.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hiya, Sheriff.
Hiya, Sheriff.
3 smart girls. Boys, any news on Cactus Face?
Well, we were out looking for him this morning and found his clothes down by the riverbank.
He either committed suicide or took a bath. Most likely suicide. He ain't the bathing type. What'd you do with his suit?
We're wearing it.
Well, boys, the next time you share a suit, you better find one with 2 pair of hands. Deputy Baker, you're a disgrace running around like that.
Ow!
What's the matter, nurse?
I just put my glasses on.
Better scram, boys, especially you, Baker.
Don't I get to talk about Jell-O?
Not today, deputy. So long.
So long.
How are you feeling now, Buck?
Much better, nurse. I'm coming along fast.
Well, slow down. I need the work.
Okay.
Come in.
Well, hello, Daisy.
Hello, tall, dark, and dead looking.
Well, gal, you don't exactly look like you ought to buy more than one dress at a time. Some comeback, I'll say.
Can the compliments, Buck. Here, I brought you a basket of fresh eggs.
Thanks. Now, wait a minute. There's no eggs in this basket. It's just your pet hen.
Give her time, Buck.
Well, Daisy, speaking of eggs, where's your pappy?
He's down at Ike Muller's saloon getting boiled.
You know, Daisy, your pappy's going to get in trouble with his actions. I'm surprised someone ain't punched him in the nose.
They can't. It's always behind a jug.
I believe he's got something there. What's the old rascal been doing lately?
Well, the other night when he came home, he slid down the chimney.
Oh, still playing Santa Claus, eh?
Nope, he couldn't find the door.
Well.
Here comes Pappy now.
Well, he found that one. Hello, Frank.
Hello, Buck. Seems kind of funny, you laying down and me standing up.
Nice rhythm there. Listen, Frank. You put that gag over. What's the idea of crashing in here like that? Ain't you never been in a hospital before?
Why, sure. I was here last fall to have my tonsils and pink elephants taken out.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, the tonsils has gone permanent.
That's good.
Excuse me, folks, but I got to take the sheriff's temperature. Here, Buck, put this thermometer in your mouth.
Shucks, nurse, those things are a fake. Ate 3 of them this morning. Didn't do me a bit of good.
Well, you should have chewed them.
Oh.
I think you're running a little fever, Buck.
What are you laughing at, Daisy?
Buck fever.
Daisy, you're plumb giddy today.
Who's there?
That's the doctor.
Well, come in.
Hello, are you Buck Banny?
That's me. Are you a doctor?
I'm not a friend, then, sir. Here's my card. Physician, surgeon, and what my patients say about me is a lie.
Let's see that card. Dr. C.F. Schmettener, M.D. Well, what's the M.D. for?
Saddles.
M.D. Saddles, I see. Well, I didn't know you were my doctor.
I've been working on you every morning for a week.
Oh, I thought you were making the bed. What's really the matter with me, Doc?
Well, my diagnosis is you got acute hemorrhagilia and cerebellar concussions.
What does that mean, Doc?
Oh, if I knew that, I could cure you.
That's fine.
Where is my medicine kit? I must have left it someplace.
I didn't see it.
Well, open your mouth. I thought so.
What's the matter, Doc?
It's nothing there.
Now, Doc, quit fooling around. I got a broken neck.
Wear a muffler. Who'll see it?
I don't need a muffler. I'm wearing a hospital nightgown.
Now, let me feel your pulse, Poopsie. Give me your wrist.
Yes.
Well.
What's the matter, Doc?
Can you stand a shot?
Yes.
You're dead. Goodbye.
Oh, Doctor, wait for me. I want to ask you something.
Say, Buck, didn't that doctor look familiar to you?
Now that you mention it, Frank, he sure did. I think his beard was on a little crooked.
What's the name on that card?
Dr. C.F. Schmettener. C.F. That could be Cactus Face.
Sure could.
Oh, look, Buck, the doctor gave me this note and ran out of the building.
He did? Let me see it.
What does it say?
Dear ex-patient, if you are still alive when you read this, I hope you'll die from the shock. I am none other than Cactus Face Elmer. You were right, Frank. That was Cactus Face. And I'm going out to get him.
You can't leave here, Sheriff. You're a sick man.
I'm well enough now, and my duty comes first. And believe me, this time I'm going to bring him back.
Send him back. I'm sick of you.
How do you feel, partner? And let's go. Buck Benny rides again.
What happened?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Then tune in next Sunday night. Will Buck get Cactus Face?
Will he have to pay for the window?
Will it snow in New York?
Will it rain in California?
Be with us next Sunday night and you'll know. Play, boys. The holidays are over now, but the season for entertaining is just beginning. You'll probably be entertaining a lot during the rest of the winter, and here's my suggestion for one of those extra special dinners of yours that needs an extra special dessert. Make a marshmallow pineapple mold with Jell-O. It's a grand way to please all your family and guests, and you'll be pleasing yourself at the same time because marshmallow pineapple mold is so easy to make. Just dissolve a package of lime Jell-O in 1 pint of hot water. Chill until slightly thickened, and then first fold in 3 slices of canned pineapple diced, and the second 10 finely cut marshmallows. After that, allow this delicious combination to set, and then you'll be ready to serve one of the most completely enjoyable desserts you've ever known. But remember, for marshmallow pineapple mold, always use genuine Jell-O. For Jell-O and only Jell-O brings you that extra rich fresh fruit flavor that makes such a hit with everyone. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O.
This is the last number of the 14th program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night when we continue with Buck Benny Rides Again. And even if I am a couple of days late, folks, on behalf of the members of the company and myself, I want to wish all of you listeners a very happy and prosperous New Year. Oh, Mary.
Yes?
Take a wire to Fred Allen, will you?
Okay.
Hey, dear Fred, I am not ashamed of myself. When I was 10 years old, I could play Flight of the Bumblebee on my violin, too. You know how to spell Signed, Jack Benny.
This mystery will also be continued next week.
Yes, good night, folks.
Patsy Flick, who played the part of the doctor on this program, appeared through arrangement with Warner Brothers Studio. The tune of Pretty Girl Is Like a Melody is from the great Ziegfeld. The Jell-O program reaches you over the Red Network from the NBC studios in Hollywood. This is the National Broadcasting Company. The Jell-O program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with You Can't Have Everything from the picture of the same name. Many folks who live in the country declare that October is their favorite month of the year. I certainly agree with them because it's the month of the most varied colors. But no matter where you live, in the country or in the city, the same cheerfulness of October colors can be reflected right in your own dining room with the most colorful dessert in the world, Jell-O. Every one of Jell-O's 6 delicious flavors has its own beautiful and distinctive color. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. They're gay and glowing and appetizing to look at, and they have the grandest flavor in the world. For Jell-O has that extra rich fruit flavor, so luscious and satisfying. But remember, there's only one Jell-O, and only genuine Jell-O brings you that grand extra rich fruit flavor. So don't accept any substitutes. Look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second broadcast of the new series, we bring you by popular demand and public acclaim our latest discovery, Jack What's-His-Name.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack What's-His-Name talking. It was just been introduced by Don Hoosey. And Don, that was an awful introduction. You're nothing but an old whatchamacallit.
Well, Jack, I put you at ease. You know, I thought you were pretty nervous last Sunday night on our first broadcast.
Well, Don, why not? I mean, after all, I'm the mother of the program. And you know what we have to go through. But I must admit that I was never so frightened in my life. You think I had never faced a microphone?
Yes, I noticed it, Jack, and I sympathize with you.
Oh, I was a wreck. I shook so much that after the program I found dandruff in my sock.
Yes, and I noticed your hands were shaking, too.
What is that, Don?
I said your hands were shaking.
Well, they were glad to see each other. But I want to tell you something, Don, and this may sound silly. I was very happy to find out that I could be that nervous.
You were? Why?
Because it definitely proves my artistry. You know, Don, there's an old saying that unless you're nervous, you're not a true artiste.
Well, I agree with you. You know, there's something to that.
Now, you take our greatest performers. Any one of them. I remember one time at the Metropolitan Opera when Lily Pons walked out on the stage absolutely trembling with fright.
Really?
Yes, sir. And when she picked up her violin and started to play, well, I never...
Jack, what's the matter with you? Lily Pons is a singer. She doesn't play the violin.
She doesn't?
No.
Well, that shows you how nervous she was. But we're all like that, Don. We're all like that. Now, you take our own business, for instance, radio. Don, come here a minute, will you? Did you ever watch Eddie Cantor broadcast?
Yes, I have, Jack, and he's very funny.
I didn't ask you that. But is he jittery? Did you ever notice his eyes when he works?
I'll say, it seems like they're going to pop right out of his head.
Well, they would if he didn't use glue for an eye wash. I can mention any number of cases. Now, you take Fred Astaire.
I'll take Ginger.
Quiet. No, really, you've seen Fred Astaire in pictures, haven't you, Don?
Yes, I have, and his dancing is marvelous.
Dancing? Why, that's nothing but a nervous twist. But as I told you, Don, in show business, we're all like that. Well, I was once on a vaudeville bill with a contortionist who used to bite his toenails. Oh, was he nervous. But you know, Don, I felt awfully sorry for Mary last Sunday. She was scared stiff.
You said it.
Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
You know, I was telling Don how excited I was last Sunday. Did you notice it, Mary?
Why, Jack, you looked as cool as a cucumber.
I did.
And just as green.
Well, it's no surprise to me.
Gee, you were so upset you were even smoking a cigar.
Well, what's unusual about that? You've seen me smoke a cigar before, haven't you?
Yes, but not sideways.
Oh. Well, I suppose you were perfectly calm and at ease. I never saw anyone like you.
I know it, Jack. Gee, I was so worried and fidgety that I don't even remember kissing Kenny.
You don't? Well, how do you know you kissed Kenny?
I've been acting like a dope all week.
Well, I can understand that. But, Mary, I was wondering about the show. Did you hear any reports on our last week's program?
Oh, everybody's talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
And I brought a swell write-up from the Hollywood Reporter.
Oh, yeah? What does it say?
Don't grab it. I'll read it.
I'm not grabbing. Go ahead.
It says, the Jello Show returned to the air Sunday night, October 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Livingston was her usual charming self. And the high spot of the evening was her poem about Paris. The program itself was spotty and jerky and dull at times.
Oh.
But Mary Livingston was her usual charming self.
What, again? Doesn't it say anything about me?
Oh, sure, right here. Jack Benny got his laugh by making faces back at the audience.
I did not make faces. There was a fly on my nose.
Why didn't you brush him off?
Say, every listener counts. Is there any more to the write-up, Mary?
The program was very entertaining.
Well.
And although it was a cloudy evening with a slight northeast wind, Mary Livingston was her usual charming self.
I know that. See, even the weather doesn't stop you. It's an awful write-up anyway. You'd think he'd make allowance for my nervousness on the first program.
Oh, it wasn't just the program, Jack. You were upset because Abe Lyman came into the studio and threatened you.
Why, because he tried to scare me into hiring his band? That didn't affect me. Guy's nothing but a big bluff.
Well, then why did you stay in the house all week?
Because I was sick, that's why. I even had a doctor, didn't I, Mary?
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that so? What was wrong with Jack?
The doctor said he had a streak of jaundice down his back. He did not. He said I had a breakdown from strain and worry. I didn't leave the house until Friday.
Well, you didn't run into Lyman, did you?
No, and I wouldn't have cared if I did.
Then why did you wear those great big false whiskers?
Because I had a cold on my chest and shut up. Why? What is this, a third degree?
Hey, Jack, what's all the excitement?
Nothing, Phil, but no one seems to believe me around here, that's all. Gee, it's only natural to be tense on my first show. You were nervous, too, weren't you, Phil?
What for? I'm no ham.
Well, I'm not either, Phil, but gee, I'd like to do a good job. Don't you want your music good? Don't you want your boys to play well?
I wouldn't know it if they did.
Well, that's interesting. The sponsors will be glad to hear that.
I'll bet they're not even listening.
Fine talk, I must say. When I think of all the orchestra leaders that would be willing to take your job for almost nothing.
What do you think I'm doing?
Well, of all the ungrateful things. Let me tell you something, Phil. You talked yourself right out of something. You were in line for a raise.
That line hasn't moved in 3 years.
Oh, is that so? That's what you think. You got a raise, didn't you, Mary?
I'll say.
You see?
But I was working in Macy's at the time.
And just for that, you won't get it. Say, Phil, even though you're not interested, I wonder if I can prevail upon you to lead the orchestra through our next musical selection.
Okay. Wake up, man!
Play, Phil. Now I'll sleep. Here's Am I in Love from Mr. Dodd Takes the Air, played by Phil Harris and his Sandman Ensemble. Say, Phil, in spite of your attitude, your music does sound much better with those added musicians.
Yes, I think so.
Of course, I don't care much for that one new man you've got there. He keeps, the fellow keeps thumbing his nose at me all the time.
Where?
Right over there.
That's the harmonica player.
I didn't get that. Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Where's the harmonica?
Can't afford one.
Well, I wish you'd hire musicians instead of critics. Believe me.
Say, Jack.
Yeah?
Those 3 violinists that Phil added certainly improved a lot.
They have?
Yeah, this week they're using both hands.
Oh, sure. Well, anyway, a larger orchestra does help our show. Say, Phil, I forgot to ask you, did you hear any reports on last Sunday's broadcast?
Nothing that wouldn't upset you.
Well, it won't upset me. I want to know the truth.
All right. For one thing, I read in the Variety
I
that
read
you...
that, so don't get smart. Wise guy.
Well, say, Jack.
What, Don?
Here's a great write-up in the Radio Guide. I brought it along.
You did?
Yes, you want to hear it?
No, but it kills time, anyway.
It says, Jack Benny inaugurates his new series of broadcasts last Sunday night, and this reviewer has seldom heard a more novel program.
Well.
The outstanding moment came when Don Wilson stated in a voice vibrant with emotion that Jell-O was not genuine without the big red letters on the box. The sincerity with which he read that famous slogan was not only believable, but thrilling.
Well, it was, Don. It was.
When this sterling announcer claimed that Jell-O had that new extra-rich fresh fruit flavor, he held the audience in the palm of his hand.
You could, Don. You could. What else does it say?
Bravo to Mr. Wilson. Let us have more of this kind of entertainment.
Let's see that, Don.
Yes, here you are, Mary.
He doesn't say anything about me.
Wait a minute. Here's something nice about you, Jack.
Oh, yeah?
Jack Benny, the star of the program, gave an exceedingly fine performance, as only he can admit.
Well, that's more like it. Anything else?
The studio was jammed, the reception was good, and Mary Livingston was her usual charming self.
It's a fine writer. I bet you know every newspaper man in town.
Well, it's a small town.
Yeah, usual charming self.
Now listen, Jack, did I write those reviews?
It wasn't your Aunt Minnie. If I'm not too subtle.
Say, Jack, are you really heard about those write-ups?
No, I'm not. You ought to see what the Waukegan Sun-Gazette said about me. Maybe it was a raise.
Naturally, it was your hometown.
Well, that's just a coincidence. They're very fair in Waukegan.
Oh, go on. They're prejudiced because you're a local boy.
They're not prejudiced. In fact, I had an uncle that was hung there. So there.
Stop showing off.
Yeah.
Why don't you read us the write-up, Jack?
No, Don, it'll sound conceited. You can take my word for it that it's very good.
Oh, I'll bet. Who wrote it?
Jack's uncle, and it served him right.
Well, let's drop it. You guys think
Hey,
that...
Jack.
What?
Get a load of Kenny.
Yeah, look at him with a big cigar in his mouth.
Cigar? Well, I'll be doggone. Hello, Kenny.
Hiya, men. How's things and stuff?
Well, I'll be...
What do you hear from the mob?
Now, look, Kenny, just because we told you you're growing up, you don't have to rush things.
Well, I'm in a hurry.
Yeah? And another thing, throw away that cigar. It'll make you sick.
It will not. It's chocolate.
Oh, chocolate.
Who's got a match?
Kenny, you had me scared there for a minute. You know, your mother told me to keep an eye on you, so don't go acting up. You're getting a little too wild for a kid your age.
I gotta have my fling, don't I?
Fling? Why, you don't even know what a fling is.
Well, when I find out, wow.
Get that guy. It's all your fault, Mary. You shouldn't have kissed Kenny last week.
Well, you told me to.
That's right, I did.
Gee, he's got to grow up sometime.
Yeah.
And furthermore, Kenny, it wouldn't hurt you to get here on time. Where were you?
I stopped off for a slug of root beer.
Oh, a slug of root beer, huh? Huh?
Boy,
Well.
have I got a hangover.
Pardon me, Kenny. I didn't give you the lead there. I'm sorry. Well, pull yourself together, Kenny. It's time for your song.
All right.
Wait a minute. We'll answer the phone there.
Hello?
Hello, is this J-E-L-L-O.
Yes, Andy.
Oh, hello, Mary. I want to speak to Buck.
Okay, here.
Say, Buck, I called up to tell you that I can't come down to the program today. I got a cold.
A cold?
Yeah, can't you notice it?
Not without television, Andy. Too bad. How did you get it?
Well, yesterday morning I started to put on my underwear, and I didn't know which foot to put in first.
Yeah?
And while I was making up my mind, a draft snuck up on me.
Well, that's a shame. You ought to take care of it. What you need is a good hot toddy.
A hot toddy?
Yeah.
Well, what do you do? Drink it or go out with it?
You drink it. Well, Andy, as long as you got a cold, you better go right to bed and get some sleep.
I can't, Buck. Every time I snooze, I sneeze.
All right, just stay in the house and take care of yourself. So long, Andy.
So long, Buck. Phew.
Gesundheit. Well, goodbye. Oh, Andy, how did our first program go over at your house?
Oh, great, Buck. The chickens are still cackling.
Well, that's fine. I'm glad to hear it.
You know, the cows liked it, too.
I know, Andy. I got a bottle of milk in my fan mail. Well, goodbye.
Say, Buck, when's Kenny going to sing?
Right now, Andy. Wait a minute. Don't hang up. Go ahead. Sing, Kenny. Now, don't go away, Andy. Kenny's going to do his song, right away.
And the stars and the moonbeams, music and dancing and wine, and then in the dark the whispers that make a moment of love divine. In the dark, two shadows in the night, so gentle and so tender that every little word is like a song of sweet delight. Whispers in the dark, how heavenly they seem, when lips and arms surrender, and every little kiss is like a dream within a dream. But soon the breezes whisper to the trees that dawn is near. So soon their little paradise of love will disappear. Whispers in the dark, while stars are in the blue. Upon a night like this, perhaps I'll hear those little whispers in the dark from you. Precious little whispers,
singing Whispers in the Dark from Artists and Models, a great tune from a great picture. And I've got a picked-up option to prove it.
Gosh, did you sing that number in the picture, Jack?
No, Kenny, I was too busy acting and making love. Wasn't I, Mary? Yes, sirree. Well, you asked me something. Anyway, Kenny, I heard some nice comments on your song last week. Did you hear any reports on our program?
Oh, swell, Jack. I saw a great write-up for us in the Radio Daily.
Well, we haven't got time for that.
Oh, I got it right here.
Oh, what does it say?
It says, the Jello program last Sunday was dynamite, but it failed to go off.
Is that so?
However, the program was fairly good.
Well.
And Kenny Baker was Mary Livingston's usual charming self.
Now, that's what I call a real tributee. And now, ladies and gentlemen, going from the write-ups to the sublime, we will present the first in a series of highly dramatic offerings entitled High, Wide, Tall, Dark, and Handsome. I will play the part of High. Wilson will be Wide. And now, who else?
Boy, if we only had a handsome.
Quiet. Now, in this play... Oh, pardon me, folks. Come in.
Well, partner, here I come. I like to hear the birdies and the pigeons.
Well.
Well, Jackie Boy and Wilson and Kennel and Mary. Oh, my.
Yep, we're all here, Slep. We're all here.
Oh, my, am I happy to see you. Well, you could knock me down with a cheesecake.
Hey, Phil, I want you to meet an old friend of mine. Slep, this is Phil Harris.
Glad to know you, Slep.
The feeling is beneficial.
Well, no kidding, Slep. It's sure nice to see you again. All the way from New York. How'd you come out?
In my trailer.
Oh.
It only took me 8 months.
8 months from New York in a trailer? Why'd you have trouble with your car?
What car? I only had a trailer.
Oh, well, in that case, it's remarkable. Only 8 months.
Hey, Jack, with a little luck, I could have made it in 7.
Why? What happened?
My wife had a puncture.
So your wife made a trip with you. Imagine making a cross-country trip like that. 8 months. So what do you call your trailer?
Schlepperman's Magic Carpet. Oh, it's a Jim Dandy.
I can imagine a trailer. Say, how big is it?
3 rooms and a swimming pool.
A swimming pool? How could you get a swimming pool in a trailer?
I took out my tennis court.
Well, you got here anyway. Say, Slep, did you hear our program last Sunday?
Oh, Jackie boy, it was marvelous. It was simply fascinating. There was only one thing missing.
There was?
And here I am.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. What do you think of our new addition, Andy Devine?
Oh, he's tantalizing.
Well, Slep, you must be tired. Sit down and relax, and we'll get together later.
All right, honey child. I like to be in the chair.
Hey, Mary, isn't it good to see Schlepperman again?
Yeah, but I wish he'd take that herring out of his hand while he's broadcasting.
Well, his part is typed on it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with our program and offer a new series of...
Hello, Jack.
Hello. Oh, hello, Lyman. I didn't hear you come in.
Watch out, Jack. Here comes Mickey Rapp.
Just be quiet, Mary. I'll handle this. There isn't going to be any trouble around here tonight. All right, Abe, what's bothering you now?
You promised to talk things over with me during the week, and you never showed up.
Now, listen, Abe. I told you last week that Phil Harris and his band was signed up for the season, and that settles it.
What about that letter you sent me?
That has nothing to do with it. A letter isn't a contract.
It is, too.
Stay out of this, Kenny. You I can lick. Now, Abe, I've had enough of this, so get out of here and leave us alone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. For 2 cents, I throw you out in your ear.
Why don't you try it?
Because money isn't everything. That'll hold you.
Now, look here, Lyman. You heard Jack say that I was signed up for the season, so why don't you scram?
One more crack out of you, Phil, and I'll uncurl your hair.
Uncurl Phil's hair? I don't think you can do it.
Well, I do. Good night, folks.
Of all the yellow, spineless...
Gentlemen, what seems to be the concealed piece here?
Oh, this guy is trying to bulldoze me.
Is that so, eh? Stealing chipper, eh? Well, leave him to me. I'll put him in the place.
Slap.
Don't hold me. Look here, Limey boy. You're talking topsy-turvy. In this argument, you're all wrong.
Now listen here, you little punk. I'll punch you right in the nose.
All of a sudden, I'm on your side.
Why are all my friends little guys? Now, look here, Abe. I don't want to have to appeal to your sympathy, but I've been pretty sick all week, and I've been in bed with a cold. The doctor told me that any little excitement or worry is liable to prove fatal.
Gee, Jack, I didn't know that.
So put yourself in my position and try to understand. We'll talk this over when I feel better.
Well, Jack, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were ill.
Oh, I am. See?
All right, I'll run along and we'll talk it over later.
Okay, I'll straighten it out with you.
You better, or don't bother getting well.
Oh, it's no bother. Well, thanks a lot. Goodbye, Abe.
So long, Chiseler.
Can you imagine that? I hope he falls down the stairs. And now, folks, Well, I must be psychic.
And delicious goodness. There's one dessert that brings you all three. And that dessert is Jell-O. Jell-O is as easy as can be to prepare, and it will help you get constant interest and variety into your meals. For there are 6 delicious flavors to tempt every appetite, 6 lovely glowing colors to dress your table. You can serve it in any number of attractive ways. You'll find a group of recipe suggestions, different recipes on different packages. For instance, try orange glacé, a cheerful dessert to match these cheerful autumn days. It's made with shimmering orange Jell-O and sections of fresh oranges. It's prepared in a jiffy, and it looks delightful, and it tastes swell. There are other inviting recipes on every box of Jell-O, and you'll want to try them all. Just be sure you get genuine Jell-O, for only Jell-O brings you that delicious, extra-rich fruit flavor. So ask your grocer for Jell-O.
New Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time. Oh, Mary.
Yes, Jack.
I went to the Paramount last night, saw your picture. This way, please.
You did? How'd you like it?
Oh, swell, Mary. You're awfully cute in it. I thought you were your usual charming self.
Isn't that a coincidence? That's just what I thought.
Yeah.
Hey, Buck, can I hang up now?
Oh, I forgot about Andy. Good night, folks. Good
J-E-L-L-O. Believe it or not, Ripley is now on every Saturday night for Husky. See your local paper for time and station. Kenny Baker has appeared on this program through the courtesy of Mervyn LeRoy Productions. The tune, Yours and Mine, is from the picture Broadway Melody of 1938. This is the National Broadcasting Company. J-E-L-L-O. The Jell-O program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra. The orchestra opens the program with the title tune from the picture Something to Sing About. Back in the year 1904, Mr. H.W. Kircher of Kankakee, Illinois, happened to be visiting in Buffalo. He attended a pure food show and discovered a new product he had never heard of before. It was called Jell-O. He took a package home and gave it to his best girl, who made a dessert out of it. That was 33 years ago. And listen to what Mr. Kircher says today. Later, after we were married, we always served Jell-O, and we're still serving it. I just want you to know about one of your customers. I don't know how many packages I've purchased, but there have been thousands in my home anyway. Well, we call that real loyalty, and Jell-O must be good to hold its friends for over 30 years. Jell-O was a great treat 30 years ago, but it's an even greater treat now, for the only changes that have been made in Jell-O are those that have made it even better. Today, Jell-O brings you a new, delicious, extra-rich fruit flavor, a full-bodied, real fruit goodness that's supremely satisfying. Order Jell-O from your grocer tomorrow. Look for those big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. That was Something to Sing About, played by Phil Harris and his orchestra. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you that favorite of men, women, and children, especially men and children, Jack Benny.
Yes, sir. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking. And, Don, that was an awfully nice introduction, up to the word especially. You know, I don't do so bad with the ladies either.
Oh, I didn't mean that, Jack. I just feel that you're not as romantic as some of the other male stars in Hollywood, and I thought I'd point it out.
Well, it's not nice to point. But let's forget that, Don. I've got something to tell you that's much more important, a real surprise.
Oh, yes? What is it?
Well, for a long time, I've been intending to make a certain move. It's been on my mind for weeks, and yesterday I did it. I'm like a kid with a new toy.
Why? What did you do?
Well, I finally traded in my car. You know, my car. You know, the one I've been driving around all the time.
The Stanley steamer?
Yep, the old Stanley. Yep.
Well, it's about time you got rid of it.
Now, wait a minute, Don. I know I've had it for a long while, but that car was in very good condition, and I've never had one bit of trouble with it.
Well, then why did you trade it in?
Well, I'll tell you, Don. I thought it was a little bit too old-fashioned for a young fella like me. You know how it is, why the girls won't even look at you nowadays unless you put on a flash. So I traded it in.
Well, that's fine, Jack. What did you get?
A Maxwell. Oh, it's a honey.
A Maxwell? Why, they haven't made those in 10 years.
Oh, it isn't new, Don. It's been used, but it's in swell shape. Wait till you see it.
Oh, I'd like to. What color is it?
Well, it's a sort of a plaid. It's been painted several times, you know. It's a coupe, you know.
Oh, a coupe. Is it convertible?
What's that, Don?
Is it convertible?
Oh, sure. I can get my money back on it anytime. Oh, yes.
No, Jack. Is it convertible? Does the top go up and down?
Oh, all the time, Don. But it's got a lot of pep, believe me.
Hey, Jack, what's this I hear about your new car?
Oh, yes, Phil. I got it right downstairs. You ought to see it.
So you finally got rid of that old tub, huh?
Yeah.
What did you get?
A Maxwell.
A Maxwell? What is it, a foreign car?
No, Phil, it's a Maxwell. It was made right here in this country.
Well, gee, they ought to advertise.
Well, to tell you the truth, Phil, they haven't made them for quite a while, but the one I've got is pretty modern. It's right up there with the best of them, you know.
Have you got a radio in it?
No, but there's a Victrola on the steering wheel. Of course, it only plays when I'm turning corners.
Oh. Jack, I can't understand a guy like you buying a second-hand car. Why didn't you get one of the new ones, a 1938 model?
Oh, before you get delivery on them, you get tired waiting, you know. But with a second-hand car, it's different. There's no delay. You walk on the lot, pick the one you want, they tow it out, and there you are.
Well, all I can say is a car as old as that can't be very easy riding.
Oh, no? Well, ask Mary. She was out in it. Hey, Mary.
Yeah?
Come here a minute. You were out in my car, weren't you?
Uh-huh. Oh, you ought to see it, fellas. Jack and I drove all the way to Santa Barbara and back.
Yes, sir.
Boy, am I stiff.
Yeah, stiff. That car runs plenty smooth, and you know it.
Then why did you strap me in the seat?
Because I never knew what minute we were going to take off. Anyway, when a fella asks you for a ride, you don't have to be so critical.
I'm not critical, but gee, after a ride like that.
Yeah.
Were you badly shaken up, Mary?
I'll say. Now I know what a malted milk goes through.
Oh, it wasn't as bad as that, Mary. You know, we went clear to Santa Barbara and back without a bit of trouble.
Oh, yeah? What about that door that fell off?
Well, that was your fault. You leaned on it. And anyway, any car that can make a 90-mile trip without stopping for gas or oil must be okay.
How long did it take you, Jack?
Well...
We started Tuesday.
Quiet. It took us about 5 hours, Don, but we were bucking the wind. Anyway, it was a very pleasant drive, whether Mary liked it or not.
I did like it, and I've got black and blue marks to prove it.
Well, you guys can laugh, but I'm satisfied with my little Maxie.
Hiya, fellows.
Hello. Hello, Kenny. Hello.
Oh, boy. You ought to see what I saw downstairs.
What? Huh?
A car. Gee, you ought to see the crowd standing around it.
The crowd? Are they admiring the car, Kenny?
No, they're waiting to see the guy that would ride in it.
Oh, they are. Well, Kenny, for your information, that car belongs to me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, it does. If you don't happen to like it, you don't have to make any smart tracks.
Oh, excuse me, Jack. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I think your car is swell.
Well. Now, look here, Kenny. Control yourself. You're here to sing and nothing else, so go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. See who that is, Mary.
Telegram for Jack Penny.
Take it, Mary. What are you going to sing tonight, Kenny?
I'm going to sing That Old Feeling.
Oh, look, Jack. This wire's from a vaudeville agent in New York.
Well, what does it say?
Jack Benny Hollywood. Can offer your car 3 weeks at Paramount Theater.
Ah, you see? I knew that was a good investment. I know what I'm doing. Sing, Kenny. Mary, wire him that I go with the car, will you?
I saw you last night and got that old feeling. When you came in sight, I got that old feeling. The moment that you danced by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again, I seem to feel that old yearning, and I knew the spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. It's too late to start. For that old feeling is still in my heart. Last night I started out happily. Last night my heart was so gay. Then suddenly something had happened to me, and I found my heart beating oh so fast. I saw you there and got that old feeling. When you came in, I got that old feeling. The moment that you danced by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Again I seem to feel that old yearning. I knew the spark of love was still romance for me. It's foolish to start, for that old feeling, that old feeling is still in my
feeling from Vogue's of 1938, sung by Kenny Baker in his usual fine style. Kenny, your stock just went up 3 points.
Thanks, Jack.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our feature attraction tonight, we are going to present something of a more legitimate nature. Something... Kenny, I warned you.
Oh, boy, what a car.
Now, wait a minute, Kenny. I've stood for just about enough. And that goes for everybody in this company. I don't want to hear another word about my car, and that's final. Now, let's change the subject.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jell-O is not only inexpensive and easy to make, but it tastes twice as good as ever before. It comes in 6 delicious flavors: strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
Thank you, Don.
Oh, that's all right, Jack.
Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, tonight, we are going to present something of a more legitimate nature, something very unhokey. We are offering our version of 20th century's Fox's recent film success, Wife, Doctor, and Nurse. Please, Mr. Zanuck. Now, as you may remember, this picture starred Loretta Young, Warner Baxter, and Virginia Bruce. I will play Warner Baxter's part, the doctor.
And I'll be the nurse.
That's right, Mary. And I invited Loretta Young to play the part of my wife.
What did she say, Jack?
Oh, who needs her? You know.
Oh, I don't know, Jack. You'd like to have Loretta Young play that part.
Now, wait a minute, Phil. Don't be too sure. There are a lot of girls who are much more beautiful than Loretta Young.
Aw, Jack.
No, I don't mean you.
Well, name one. Go ahead. Name one.
Well, the scene of our little play is the office and clinic of Dr. Benny, the famous physician and surgeon. You know, folks, I can hardly wait till I play this part. It's right up my alley. Oh, Kenny.
Yes, Jack?
Run out and get me a mustache. I want to look like Warner Baxter.
Okay.
Get him a face, too.
Don't worry, I'll look all right. Hurry with that mustache, Kenny. I can't do a thing without it. Huh?
Well, Jack, if the part in our play tonight is so important, why didn't you grow a real one?
I did, Don. I did grow a mustache, but it looked like an eyebrow, and I kept winking my mouth. Oh, it was awful, huh?
Well, that must have been annoying.
Well, I didn't mind that, but when the doctor told me my teeth needed glasses, I thought that was too much. Anyway, this play will go on immediately after the next number. Oh, Phil, play something apropos, will you? You know, something that will put us in a medical mood.
Oh, we'll jangle your nerves, all right.
Well, you probably will, yeah. Gee, Phil, the way you run down your orchestra, goodness, isn't there one good man in your band?
Yes, the guitar player is swell.
The guitar player? Well, gee, he isn't so important.
He is, too. He marcels my hair.
You do? Well, I must make an appointment with him. My hair needs a wave, doesn't it, Mary?
Yeah, but you better do it quick.
Oh, I don't know. I got all the hair I need.
You have? Then what's that shiny spot in the back?
That's where he parks his car.
Oh. It is not. That's where I used to worry. And, Mary, I told you to lay off my car. It's my property. I bought it, and I'm the one that has to make the payment.
Payment? I thought it came in a box of Cracker Jacks.
Well, I suppose that doesn't cost money. Anyway, we're wasting a lot of time. Let's get in the mood for our sketch. Play something, Phil, while I get into my stethoscope. Mary, have you seen my white jacket any place? played by Phil Harris and his MDs, musical demons. And now for our play, Wife, Doctor, and Nurse. The opening scene...
Hey, Jack.
Yes, Kenny?
Here's the mustache you sent me for. Isn't it nice?
Let's see it. Oh, a pretty green one. Kenny, you're the only person in the world that would ever think of buying a green mustache.
Ain't it the truth?
Certainly is. Imagine putting a green mustache under my nose.
If I was your upper lip, I'd walk out.
Well, it'll have to do. And now for our play, folks. Wife, Doctor, and Nurse. The opening scene is the office of Dr. Benny, where we find his staff, his nurse, and some assorted patients. Curtain. Music.
Hello, Dr. Benny's office. Sorry, the doctor's out doing research work. He's down at Minsky's studying anatomy. Goodbye.
Minsky's.
Hello, Dr. Benny's office. What's that? Your husband swallowed a collar button? Well, that's not so serious. Oh, it was in a shirt. Well, I'll tell the doctor. Goodbye. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Miss Livingston. Is the patient on 503 showing any improvement?
Oh, he's much better. This morning he chased me all around the room.
Well, he always does that, doesn't he?
Yeah, but today he caught me.
Well, we'll have to discharge him.
Say, Doctor, are we operating on Mr. Wilson today?
Yes, Doctor, yes. But first we must take another X-ray. What does this chart read, Miss Livingston?
Here it is. He has a marked febrile reaction and a high leukocytosis.
Mm-hmm.
But the polynuclear cells and the lymphocytes show no toxic changes.
Oh, that's terrible. Terrible.
No, Doctor, that's good.
Oh, is it? Well, that's fine. Only 2 guesses, and I got the wrong one. What about Mrs. Smith in 218?
Well, Doctor, her scoliosis is impaired, but her opsonic index is below par. What do you think of that?
Nothing. You're not going to catch me again. I'll be in my office for the next hour. Call me when we're ready for Mr. Wilson.
I'll do that, Doctor.
Oh, Dr. Benny.
Yes, Dr. Baker.
I wish you'd give me something. I got an awful stomach ache.
Well, you're a doctor. Why don't you treat yourself?
Not me. I charge too much.
Well, dicker a little. You'll come down. I'll be in my office, Miss Livingston. Miss Livingston. Miss Livingston. What's the meaning of this?
What?
Who put pants on that skeleton?
I did. Doesn't he look cute?
Cute. Who ever heard of a skeleton with pants?
I saw it in Esquire.
Well, take them off.
Yes, sir. Oh, Doctor, I forgot to tell you, your wife is in the reception room.
My wife? Show her right in.
I can't. That's the part Loretta Young was supposed to play.
Well, get somebody else to play it. We've got to go on. Get anybody.
Oh, all right.
It's a fine how do you do.
This way, Mrs. Benny.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello, darling.
It's a fine substitute. I'm so glad you dropped in, dear. Have you been shopping?
Yes, I bought the cutest pink rompers for Junior with little blue pockets.
Oh, for Junior. I can hardly wait till he puts them on.
If I'm Junior, I'll scream.
Get out of here. Well, darling, run along. I'm very busy. I'll be home early.
Oh, you say that every night, and I keep waiting and waiting.
But this time I mean it. What are we having for dinner, honey?
Oh, chicken pot pie, and I made it with my own little hand.
Oh, goody. I'll bet it's lousy. Now, run along, dear. I'm very busy.
But first I gotta have some money. I want to buy some lingerie.
Lingerie?
Well, all right, underwear.
All right, here's $25. Now go.
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't you introduce me to your friend?
What friend? That's a skeleton.
Skeleton?
Yeah.
Well, it was his own fault for coming to you.
Now, scram, dear. Get out of here. I got lots of work to do.
All righty. Goodbye.
It's a fine mix-up. I'm so mad I could operate on somebody. Yes?
Oh, Doctor, we're all ready for Mr. Wilson.
Fine. Get Dr. Baker and Dr. Harris immediately. First, we must have another X-ray to confirm the diagnosis. Prepare everything.
Yes, Doctor.
Well, here we are. Everything set?
Yes, Doctor.
We're all ready, Doctor.
Well, Mr. Wilson, are you nervous?
No, Doctor, not a bit.
Well, I am. Have you had any new symptoms?
No, Doctor. I still keep saying strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
And you still see those big red letters on the box?
Oh, all the time. All the time.
It's more serious than I thought. Well, we'll have to take another X-ray. Stand over there a little so you're in focus.
Is this all right?
Fine. Now, ready for the picture. Turn on the machine. Quiet, everybody.
Quiet.
Quiet. Quiet on the set. Camera.
We're turning.
Action. Dr. Baker, notice how high the right diaphragm is, and the epiglottis is the... All right, so I'm not a doctor. Dr. Baker, you notice how high the right diaphragm is, and the epiglottis seems to be a little swollen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look, Doc, he seems to have hepatic hypertrophy.
What's that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
Oh, Doc, look, he's got coins in his pocket.
Don't grab. I saw him first. Wait, look at that abnormal shadow on the left side. We must remove it at once.
That's his heart.
Oh, then that wouldn't be cricket. But you notice he has that same
condition.
Right. Rush him to the surgery.
What's the matter with me, Doctor?
Absolutely. We must operate at once.
Oh, Doctor, we're all out of ether.
Out of ether? What do we do?
Squeeze Kenny.
That's it. Let's hurry. Last one in the operating room is a rotten egg.
Well, Doctor, how's Mr. Wilson getting along?
Fine.
Was the operation a success?
It certainly was. Liberty Magazine gave it 4 stars. Darn it.
What are you mad about?
That's 2 more than they gave my picture. Well, I must dash home now. See you in the morning, Miss Livingston. Good night.
Oh, wait a minute, Doctor. Before you go, there's a patient been waiting all day to see you.
Very well. Send him in.
Step right in the office, sir.
Thank you, my little white pigeon. Hello, Doctor.
Hello, Schleppo.
My, you got a fancy office with snappy furniture. I'll bet you're charging 20.
No. My fees are reasonable. $5 for an office visit and $15 if I come to your house.
If you catch me home, I deserve it.
Schlepp, what seems to be the trouble with you?
I don't know, Doctor. 1 minute I'm hot, the next minute I'm cold, and then I'm wringing wet.
Well, those are alarming symptoms. When did you first notice them?
This morning when I took a shower.
Well, that's simple. Just give up bathing. You're perfectly all right.
No, Doc. I don't feel so good. I think you should give me some medicine.
But you don't need medicine. You're perfectly normal.
But I feel sick in the vertebrae.
But you're not sick, Schlepp. You're the picture of health.
I'm dying, and he's talking pictures.
Now, Schlepp, believe me, there's nothing wrong with you.
Why don't you be more of a salesman?
But look, Schlepp, I can't do it. I got prestige. I've got ethics.
Who cares what you got? I'm the patient.
But I don't want to take your money if there's nothing the matter with you.
Nothing the matter with me, Miss Pocket. I got headaches, I got chills, I got pains in my back, I got rheumatism on my arms, and not only that, my teeth hurt.
Oh, come, Schlepp. Why, that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Because you can't have everything. Be satisfied with the little you have.
I must have everything. The way I suffer and the troubles that I have.
Live, Schlepp. Your cares will be forgotten.
But I feel rotten. Bring me down a big piece. Say hello to Trixie.
Poor man, rich man, beggar or king. You can't have everything. And thus, ladies and gentlemen, ends another one of our highly dramatic offers. Wife, doctor, and nurse. Did you like it? Well, quiet there.
Everybody likes the excitement of a thrilling new dessert, and that's what I'm going to tell you about right now. You'll find swell new recipes on every package of Jell-O, a tempting variety of suggestions for all kinds of desserts and salads that will give you many new ideas for planning your winter meals. Here's one delicious dessert called Macaroon Velvet, made with rich cherry red Jell-O, fresh macaroons, and toasted almonds. It's a grand company dish, but it's inexpensive. Here's another, Fruit Symphony, made with shimmering green lime Jell-O combined with grapefruit, orange, and canned pineapple. A year-round fruit dessert that's lovely to look at and even better to eat. There are lots of other recipe hints on the different Jell-O packages. They're all appetizing and easy, but you must be sure to get genuine Jell-O. For you'll find these recipes only on the Jell-O boxes, and only Jell-O brings you that delicious, extra-rich fruit flavor. All 6 flavors of Jell-O are crammed with luscious, real fruit goodness. Strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime. So get the best. Insist on the one and only genuine Jell-O.
This is the last number of the 4th program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time. I hope you all liked our little play, and that you will all... Answer the phone, Mary.
Hello? Yes? Oh, Jack, it's Loretta Young.
Well, tell her it's too late.
Not for what she has to say.
Good night, folks.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
The Jell-O program, starring Jack Benny, with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Kenny Baker, and yours truly, Don Wilson. The orchestra opens the program with Rainbow Round the Moon. This is the time of the year when it's fun to get the fireplace going, set up a card table, and have Sunday night supper by the fire. And here's a simple, attractive menu. Toasted sandwiches with hot coffee and a delicious Jell-O salad. You can make your salad ahead of time and serve it when you're ready. And there are dozens to choose from. Shimmering lemon Jell-O, generously filled with diced chicken. Refreshing orange Jell-O, combined with crisp carrots and celery. A tempting green mold of lime Jell-O with sliced canned pineapple inside. Whatever Jell-O salad you choose will be a hit with the family, for Jell-O combines perfectly with fruit or vegetables, chicken or seafood, and gives you grand-looking, grand-tasting salads. Just be sure to get genuine Jell-O when you buy, for Jell-O brings you that wonderful, extra-rich fruit flavor that can't be topped for salads or desserts. So look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O. Played by Phil Harris and his orchestra. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we take you to Jack Benny's new home in Beverly Hills, where he's throwing a Halloween party for his whole gang. Take it away, Beverly!
I'm no millionaire, tried to get a pocket full of green bottle ladies, bottle ladies. I'm no millionaire.
Rochester, will you hurry up with those sandwiches? They'll all be here in a minute.
Yes, sir. I'm no millionaire. And I'm not...
Now stop that crooning, will you? You're no Bing Crosby, you know.
That's right. He's better than I am.
Yes, slightly. And look, Rochester, look how thick you're cutting those sandwiches. I'm no millionaire either. Now slice that roast beef a little thinner.
I'm using a razor now.
Well, sharpen it. Goodness, you think I was expecting a crowd of starving Armenians?
Well, I don't think you got enough to eat here, boy.
Rochester, there's plenty of food for everybody. Nobody's going to go hungry at my party tonight.
Just the same, I could make a lot of money bootlegging hot dogs.
Oh, you could. Now, Rochester, you know perfectly well that I always have to give me that.
This is the only house in the neighborhood where the mice are picking in the pantry.
Now, that's just a lie. One this morning using my rowing machine.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hello, Mary.
Hello, Jack. Happy Halloween.
Gee, I'm glad you got here early. You can help me get things ready.
Okay, but you better be careful, Jack. All the kids in the neighborhood are out tonight, and they're raising the dickens.
Well, naturally, Mary. After all, it's Halloween, you know.
Yes, but you ought to see what they just did in front of your house. They tore your big sign down.
What sign?
You know, the one that says, Jack Benny's residence, admission 25 cents.
Oh, darn those kids in this neighborhood. I'm going right out there and give them a good spanking. You see who they were?
Yes, there was Ronnie Coleman, Wally Berry, Bobby Taylor, and the Barrymore brothers.
Oh, the Beverly Hills mob, eh? What a bunch of rowdies.
Remember last year when they put ink in your swimming pool?
Yeah, and all the time I thought the water was too cold, you remember? Every time I took a swim, I turned blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, those kids better not go in the backyard this year. I set a bear trap for them.
A bear trap?
Yeah, that'll fix them. Say, Mary, open that jar of stuffed olives, will you, and put one on each plate so it'll look nice, huh?
Just one on each plate?
Yeah.
What are they stuck with, platinum?
Oh, Rochester.
What do you want, boy?
I thought you were going to bring your brother over to help out tonight. Where is he?
He's in September.
September? Gee, that's an unusual name. How did he get that?
Well, you see, boss, I was born in Rochester, and he was born in September.
Oh, I get it.
Of course, that's only his middle name.
Oh, his middle name, huh?
Yeah, he was born in the middle of September.
All right. Now, never mind that. Get him out here. I want to talk to him.
Oh, September, come in. You called me, brother? Yeah, the boys want to talk to you.
Now, September, I suppose you've had experience working at private parties, haven't you?
Well, he's had experience, all right. That boy's been around.
Rochester, I'm talking to Sepsi. Now, listen. This is a rather delicate question, but I suppose you're honest. I mean, you can be trusted.
Well, I don't like to commit myself.
What?
Oh, he can be trusted all right. He used to work in a bank.
Oh, in a bank, eh? Well, that's good enough for me. I'll give him $3 for helping me out tonight.
Only $3?
Well, I'll bet that's more than he got at the bank.
Why, man, there was more than that stuff to his broom every day.
Well, that's all I'm going to pay. Now get busy, both of you. How you coming along, Mary?
Fine, Jack.
And stop eating those olives. You'll spoil your dinner.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh. Well, then think of me. Some of my gang don't get an olive on their plate tonight. They'll go around saying I'm cheap. And another thing, Mary, don't put so much lettuce in that salad. What is this, a rabbit convention?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Jack. An extra head of lettuce isn't going to break you.
That's not the point. I like to see things dainty.
For any daintier, we'll have to use tweezers.
Now, you just wait. If you want to know something, Mary, we're going to have a squab for dinner.
One squab for the whole gang?
Yeah.
What are you going to do, wave it at us?
Well, there'll be other things, won't there? Vegetables and fruit and dressing and...
What are you going to have for dessert?
Popsicles. And they're delicious, too. Answer the door, Rochester.
You answered, September.
Well, you closer than I am.
No, I think you're closer.
No, you is.
Well, we've got to open that door. Is there a surveyor in the house? Now, one of you answer.
Never mind, I'm in now.
Oh, hello, Kenny.
Hello, Jack.
Oh.
How am I doing?
Say, you're the regular Halloween kid, aren't you? I suppose you've been out raising the dickens tonight, huh?
Have I? And you know, when I left my house tonight, I stuck a pin in our front doorbell so it keep on ringing all the time. Oh, boy, you should have heard it.
A pin in your own doorbell. I bet your mother and father were mad, huh?
Nah, they're away for the weekend.
Kenny, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard of. You're the only guy in the world that would ring a doorbell to annoy someone in an empty house.
Well, that's nothing. When I go home tonight and open the door, a pail of water's going to fall on me.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, boy, I can hardly wait.
I can imagine the surprise. Kenny, put down that olive. You'll spoil your dinner.
Oh, one little olive isn't going to hurt him. Don't be so stingy.
Not that, but everybody will want one. Besides, they look nice on the table.
Say, Jack, I'd like to clean up a little bit before dinner. Can I go upstairs and wash my hands?
Yeah, but it'll cost you a nickel to get in the bathroom.
Now, Mary, you know better than that. So don't pass any of those smart remarks. Say, Kenny, when the gang comes here later, we want to have a regular party. You know, a lot of entertainment and fun. Will you sing a song for us?
Sure, well. And say, Jack, I got a tip, too. You want to hear it?
We'll wait till the gang gets here.
No, I want to do it now. I want to see if you like it.
All right, go ahead. Say, Mary, peel those hard-boiled eggs, will you?
They're old enough to peel themselves.
Do as I say. Go ahead and sing, Kenny.
Hey, boss.
What is it, Rochester?
You know that bear trap you set out in the backyard for those kids?
Yeah?
Well, we just caught a bear in it.
A bear? Well, if there's an Italian on the other end of that chain, I worked with him in Vaudeville. Let's go out and see. Sing, Kenny.
The night is filled with music. The grass is filled with dew. And I be filled with a heavenly feeling if my arms were filled with you. Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate man you have danced with him since the music began? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance quite so close, with your lips touching his face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in his place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask him to fit this one out, and while you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been lost in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you may never want to change partners again.
Say, Kenny, that song was simply wonderful. It was swell.
Oh, did you really like it, Jack?
I sure did. But say, I wonder where all that applause came from.
There's a seal in the goldfish bowl.
Oh. A trained bear in the backyard and a seal in the goldfish bowl. This place looks like the NVA club. Hey, Rochester.
Yes, sir?
Where's that bowl of punch I made? I want it out here on the table so the guests can have a drink before dinner.
I'm afraid that punch is kind of weak, boy.
Weak?
Yes, sir. If you ask me, it's to stand a gin transfusion.
Now, Rochester, nobody asked for your opinion. And incidentally, I thought I heard some dice rattling in the kitchen before. You can cut that out, too.
Dice? I wasn't fooling with no dice.
Well, I thought I heard it. I'll get back to work.
Yes, sir.
By the way, how's your brother doing in the kitchen?
Fine, he just won the gas stove from the cook.
Oh, he did, eh? Hey, September.
Is someone paging me?
Yes, I am. I don't want any crap shooting going on in this house. You're here to work, and that's all. Remember that. There's the door, Rochester.
There's the door, September. You've got new shoes. Break them in.
I'll get one of you guys to answer that door if I have to tie a pork chop on it. Rochester, answer the door.
Doors. I'd like a job that wasn't a tip sometime.
You will if you're not careful.
Hey, Jack, I'm getting hungry. What are we going to eat?
Kenny, you'll eat when everybody gets here and put down that goldfish.
Well, I'm only petting it.
Tell him what you did with the other one.
Kenny, if you eat another goldfish, you'll get yours.
Well, look who's here. Hello, Mr. Harris.
Hi, Rochester. Well, Phil, I thought you'd never get here.
Come on in, Barbara.
Barbara?
Oh, Jack, I hope you don't mind. I brought a girlfriend of mine along.
Hey, I should say I don't. Hey, she's beautiful.
Wow!
Kenny. Come right in, Miss.
This is Miss Whitney.
Oh, how do you do, Miss Whitney? Welcome to our happy little gathering.
Thank you, Mr. Benny. I'm so glad Phil invited me. I do hope it's not an imposition.
Oh, no. The more the merrier. It's always open house at the Chateau Benny. By the way, Miss Whitney, this is Kenny Baker.
Hello, Kenny.
Boy, I could go for you.
Hey. Don't mind Kenny. He's such an impulsive kid. And now, Miss Whitney, I'd like you to meet Mary Livingston.
Hello, Mary. It's so nice meeting you, my dear. Oh, Raleigh. Well, it's just too ultra, ain't it?
Mary.
Well, those sweet dames burn me out.
You little minx. Say, and Phil, old man, I'm so glad you were able to make it tonight. You know, we're going to have a squab for dinner.
I knew it wouldn't be two.
Well, I didn't know you were going to bring a guest. At that, we may have a little trouble carving it so that everybody gets a piece.
Why don't you send it to the Mayo brothers?
Oh, don't be so cute. You want to hear, you know, the way you hear this gang talk. I'm so nervous. She's so beautiful, you know. No, really. You know, to hear this gang talk, Miss Whitney, you'd think I was a regular old miser, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Well, fellas, as soon as the rest of the gang get here, we'll put on the old feed bag.
Mr. Benny?
What is it, Rochester?
A man just brought in a case of champagne. Did you order it?
A case of champagne? Certainly not.
I told him you wouldn't buy champagne if Sally Lamb was behind every bubble.
Well, anyway, I don't want it. Send it back.
Yes, sir.
He didn't get so many laughs, I'd fire him. Good heavens, what's that? Oh, hello, John. What's the big rush?
Oh, boy, I got here just in time. Hi, fellas.
Hi, John. Hi. John, you're all out of breath. What happened?
Well, I've been out celebrating Halloween, and you know that big white house up on the hill?
Yeah?
Well, I had a bar soap with me, so I sneaked up to the window and I wrote on it, Jell-O has 6 delicious flavors, strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, and lime.
Why, John, you little scallywag. Did you get caught?
Yeah. A man came out and kicked me right between lemon and lime.
Well, brush yourself off, Don, and join the party. Oh, by the way, I want you to meet a friend of Phil's. This is Miss Whitney, Don Wilson.
How do you do, Mr. Wilson?
Well, I'm very glad to know you, Miss Whitney. Are you familiar with Jell-O?
Don, please, you just met the young lady.
That's all right. I have a weakness for Jell-O myself.
Oh, is that your only weakness, Miss Whitney? If I'm not too subtle.
You're about as subtle as a circus poster.
Mary, I'm talking to Miss Whitney. But you know, Miss Whitney, I've had a feeling all evening that I've seen you somewhere before. Are you by any chance in the movies?
No, I'm not.
Well, I am. In fact, I'm a star at Paramount. And then, of course, there's my radio work, too.
Tell her how much money you make and get it over with.
Mary! You know, Miss Whitney, there are times when Miss Livingston just drives me frantic. But I suppose, well, most women are like that. Don't you think so, Miss Whitney? I mean...
Yes, but why don't you stand still?
Oh, that's just a habit of mine. Pretty girls always make me nervous. Huh?
If I was her, I'd yawn right in your face.
Mary, please. We have company.
I'll say you have. What are we going to eat?
Yeah, gee, I'm starving.
Pretty soon, boys, pretty soon. Hey, Rochester, how about dinner?
We'll be ready in a few minutes.
Okay, come on, folks. No use waiting any longer. Let's start in with these hors d'oeuvres first. One at a time, for heaven's sake. What's the matter with you guys?
Oh, I want 2 of those sardines.
Kenny, you just take the one with your name in front of it. Now, don't be a pig.
Gosh, this is worse than Russia.
Now, Miss Whitney, don't be bashful. Take anything you want. Just help yourself.
I tried to, but you hit my hand with a fork.
Oh! Was that you? I got all mixed up in this crowd. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Phil, hand me that deviled egg.
Oh, no, I saw it first.
Oh, I want a piece too.
No, let go of that egg. Now, let's go.
This is the first meal I ever saw with a referee.
Well, you need one here. Now, everybody sit down at the table and stop acting like a pack of cannibals. Miss Whitney, you sit right here at my left.
Thank you.
And Phil, you sit way down at the other end of the table.
I could sit in Pomona and I wouldn't have to worry about you.
That's all. All right, Rochester, we're ready. There's the door, Rochester.
There's the door, September. I wonder who that can be. Funny, I was thinking of the same thing.
Well, stop guessing and see who it is. You have no idea, Miss Whitney, what I go through with these 2 boys. The servant problem is simply awful.
I know. I'm a chambermaid myself.
Oh, at the Biltmore, I thought I recognized you. I've seen you around there lots of times.
Don't be a sap, Jack. She doesn't work there. She's only kidding you.
As if I didn't know. Say, she's not the type at all.
Just the same, I'll bet you can whip up a room in a hurry.
Now, don't be catty. Hey, look who's here.
Hiya, fellas. Happy Halloween.
Hey, so you finally got here, Andy. What happened to your Ma and Pa? I thought you were bringing them along.
Well, you know, it's Halloween back and they're going out to a costume party.
A costume party, eh?
Yeah, Ma's going as Marie Antoinette and Pa's taking an axe.
Well, that ought to be a lot of fun. It's too bad you had to miss it, Andy.
It sure was, Buck. I was all set to go as a geranium.
As a geranium?
Yeah, but I look lousy in a flower pot.
Well, you'll have a lot more fun right here. Say, Andy, I want you to meet a guest of mine, Miss Whitney.
Hello, Andy.
Hiya, Babs. What are you doing here?
Why, Andy, do you 2 know each other?
Oh, sure. We used to go to high school together. Hey, Babs, will you ever forget the time I kissed you?
I certainly will.
Well, Andy, you might as well sit down. We're about ready to eat.
Oh, Mr. Benny, I'm sorry, but there's going to be a slight delay.
What's the matter now, Rochester?
Well, September had a little argument with the cook and threw the squad at him.
He did?
Yeah, and hit him right in the mouth, which was open at the time.
Oh, my goodness.
Shall I serve the dressing?
The cook ate the squab. That's all we had. What are we going to eat now?
Well, there's that bear outside. You like venison?
Never mind that. Now, Rochester, run right down to the store and get some frankfurters, and hurry.
Yes, sir.
Gee, I'm awfully sorry, fellas. Gee, Miss Whitney, I hope the next time you come here, everything won't go wrong.
Oh, that's all right. I think this is quite jolly. Really, it's fun. That's a lie if I ever heard one.
It is not. Now, look, fellas, while we're waiting, how about having a little entertainment? Who plays the piano?
I do.
All right, how about a song, Phil? Come on, Phil, sing something, huh?
Oh, all right, but I don't do so well on an empty stomach.
Oh, don't worry, we'll eat later. Come on, Phil, what will it be?
Well, how about, what have you got to get me?
Okay, hit it, Kenny. Hey, pass some fun tonight. Hey, look at
You haven't got that certain glance, you don't romance, and when we dance, you only dance. But what have you got that gets me. You haven't got that tiny nose or fancy clothes or lips like petals on a rose, but what have you got that gets me? You tease me, you taunt me, you let me sigh. I want you to want me, but why? You haven't got a coat of tan, a rich old man, you just play cards on your divan, but what have you got that gets me?
Swell, Phil. Say, Andy, how about you singing a chorus?
Oh, not me, Buck. I'm a little hoarse tonight.
Oh, well, I'm glad you told us.
Well, all right. I'll do it if Mary sings with me.
Sure, how about it, Mary?
I'm so weak now I'll do anything.
Let's go, Mary. All right, hit it, Kenny.
You haven't got that certain glance, you don't romance, and when we dance, you only dance, but what have you got that gets me?
Here's what I got, a cow, a goat, a gravel throat. My voice sounds like an old coyote. That's what I got that gets you.
You're happy, you're slacky, but I love you.
I'm Don Juan and Romeo too.
You haven't got a grand physique, your skin is weak,
but I got what they call technique. That's what I got that gets you.
Wait a minute, Don. Hey, Don, how about you and I singing a chorus?
Okay, Jack.
Come on, hit it, fellas. I can follow Andy. You haven't got a form divine. You're not streamlined. Your hips would make 14 of mine. But what have you got that gets me?
Here's what I got. It's strawberry and raspberry, orange, lemon, lime, cherry.
That's what you got that pays me.
Yeah, man.
You're sweet, Jack, you're neat, Jack, but oh, so tight.
It looks like we'll all starve tonight.
Right! I haven't got a squab that's true for you or you.
For a guy like you, that's nothing new. So what have you got that gets me?
Hey, that was all right, but gee, you guys didn't have to insult me in that song.
You invite us here for dinner tonight and we don't get anything to eat.
Well, it's not my fault. Accidents can happen, you know. Anyway, Rochester will be right back here with the Frankfurters. Excuse me a minute. Hello?
Say, Mr. Benny, I'm over here at the Dalton Chestnut store. You forgot to give me money for the Frankfurters.
Well, you pay for them, Rochester, and I'll give it back to you later.
Well, I don't know about that, boy.
Now, Rochester, pay for that out of your own pocket.
I ain't got no pants on.
That's a lie. You had pants on when you left the house.
They could have worn out, you know.
That's ridiculous. If you're not back here in 5 minutes with those Frankfurters, I'll move you out of the guest room. Now, hurry up. Well, looks like we might have to... Hey, fellas. Hey, where are you? Hey, fellas.
We're out here in the kitchen.
You ought to see what we found in the icebox.
Oh, boy, a turkey. Come on, let's cook it.
Cook it, Dusty. Give me a drumstick. Now, wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I'm saving that for Thanksgiving.
Well, let's try and do it there, fellas. We got to eat.
Wait a minute. Now, cut it off now. Now, stop.
Here's a brand new dessert the whole family will enjoy. And it's so easy, so inexpensive, so good to look at that you'll enjoy making it. It's the new Jell-O Butterscotch Pudding, a real triumph in dessert. Just picture it for yourself. Crystal sherbet glasses each piled high with this rich-looking, taffy-colored butterscotch pudding. It's luscious with good old-fashioned butterscotch flavor. It's mellow and smooth and creamy. It's swell dessert. And butterscotch is just one of 3 new Jell-O puddings. There's Jell-O Vanilla Pudding, a lovely creamy color with a delicate flavor of real vanilla, a grand all-family dessert. And there's Jell-O Chocolate Pudding, as delicious as the kind that Mother used to make, but far quicker and easier. For these tempting new Jell-O puddings require only a few moments cooking. There's no fuss or bother, and the simple directions are on every package, and you can't go wrong. So try them all and try them soon. The best way to get acquainted is to buy 3 packages at a time. Ask your grocer tomorrow for Jell-O Butterscotch, Vanilla, and Chocolate Pudding.
This is the last number of the 5th program in the new Jell-O series, and we'll be with you again next Sunday night at the same time. Gee, that Miss Whitney was beautiful. And so charming, too. Mary, do you think she liked me?
Oh, sure. How could she resist you, you big, strong dope?
Good night, folks.
Take each other
Kenny Baker appears on the Jell-O programs with courtesy of Mervyn LeRoy Productions. This is the National Broadcasting Company.